Boom, here we are live. Welcome to Everything Comics, everybody. I'm your host, Bullseye Bob, and of course, this is the Battledraft 2020, and we're doing the Avengers this time. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And of course, this whole Battledraft roundtable is gathering some of the best content creators on YouTube for comic books, and we're all going to build our Avengers team based upon any comic book character that we want, and we're just all set to have some fun. Before we do that, I just want to go ahead and go around and introduce everybody. I'll introduce you, let everybody know how you're doing, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So the first one we got is Bueller. Bueller, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm excited to be here to do this. You know, I hear a lot of commotion about me not taking this seriously, just here to have a good time and fun. Well, that's a bunch of crap. I'm here to win. Okay, I'm not no scrub. I came prepared. I got some nice graphics behind me. I'm gonna win this thing, just like I won everything else. You just don't know it yet.
All right.
Sugar Man don't play. Sugar Man don't play.
Okay, and next we got Hero and the Kid. How you guys doing?
Hey everyone, I'm Will. It's my dad, Sean. Doing pretty good. I'm not going to be doing a lot of trash talking because I'm getting ready for my interviews tomorrow. It's pretty big, so I'm going to settle down on the trash talking. That's about it.
You have an interview tomorrow? Who's that with? I thought it was Saturday.
I think it's Saturday.
It might be important you actually know what day it's supposed to be on.
All my days are messed up.
Yeah.
Studying.
Yeah.
Really hard.
Well, we'll see about that. We'll see about the trash talking. Give it a couple more minutes. You might not be able to take all the heat that we bring to you.
And then we got Dylan from Dylan's Comics. How you doing, Dylan?
I'm doing great, man. Just glad to be here. As always, man, hanging out with my brothers, man, my family from the comic community, man. Just glad to be here. As always, this is one of my favorite things to do every month when we get together and hang out. You guys know, man, y'all are my favorite.
Right on. It's good to see you, man. And then batting cleanup, we have Robbie, Rockin' Robbie Billups from the Pop Culture Philosopher. How you doing, Robbie?
I am doing fantastic. Very excited to be here defending my title as the Battledraft champion. So far, I've got a slam bang Avengers team, and I am here with my favorite people as well. And I'm super excited. PCP Army represent.
That's awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys being here. Always a great time to get together with you, talk comics, have fun talking about comics. And you guys are all great people, and I just love hanging with you. So really quick, I'm just going to acknowledge some people who are inside the chat. And then after that, I'm going to have Dylan monitor the chat for me. And then I'm going to kind of go over the rules. So we got Sam Fett. How you doing, Sam? We got Nova69 in the chat. Derek Magnus. We got Louis Burzy is in the chat. Two Gun Pedro. Pew, pew. And let's see. We got Fable MOB. There we go. And William Smallwood. Good evening, everybody, and thank you all for joining us. I think I should probably put my eyes on because if I don't, I may not be able to see you guys. So basically, just like last time, we have we're going to be building our Avengers team. I gave you guys some archetypes before we, actually about a month ago, right after we did the last draft. And we're using those archetypes to go ahead and build our team. And just for everybody else, I'm going to run down the archetypes really quick. Every team must have a leader. They must have a muscle guy. They have to have an immortal, somebody who's a tech person, a rebel, a magic user, an outsider, a cosmic character, a rookie, and a wild card. And so those are the 10 archetypes. Looking forward to this. And before we started tonight, I rolled the dice to come up with the order that we're going to be using tonight. And so we're going to go ahead and just go with that to save some time. And each of us is going to go ahead and pick our archetypes. And then, hey, it'll be on after that. You either defend it, you can go with it, whatever happens, we're just going to go for it, guys. And then it'll be the chat who's going to basically vote for each round, and that's how we'll know who won each round, and then the overall vote for the overall team. Everybody got it?
Yes, sir.
All right. So our first archetype is the leader of the team. And so starting off the lineup, we have Robbie from Pop Culture Philosophers. You're on the clock, buddy. Who's your team leader?
Well, first of all, before I get into this, I do want to say that last time when we did the X-Men, what I did was I picked the X-Men team that I would want to write. So I did the same thing with the Avengers. There's a very specific story. And just remember that there came a day unlike any other, when Earth's mightiest heroes had to take one last stand in a world, a cosmos without hope. I am envisioning a Marvel universe where the dark elder gods have risen and all hope is lost. Heroes have died. The Earth is in ruins. The cosmos is in ruins. So who are going to be the universe's greatest heroes? The new Avengers. And they are led by Black Panther. Black Panther knows how to lead a team. He's leading the Avengers right now. He leads an entire nation. He's not afraid to make the decisions. They may be controversial to some, but do what it takes to save the day. And this is the perfect leader of this team. Panther knows what's up. Wakanda forever.
Great pick there, Robbie. I really appreciate that. That's actually a really solid pick. Let me write that down. It doesn't have anything to do with the fact that he's gone up against Doom, does it?
It's okay.
He has gone up against Doom, and he's been able to handle himself against Doom.
Yeah.
So in a world where Cthulhu is ravaging the cosmos, Black Panther's who I want in charge of this team, 100%.
Awesome stuff. So there you have it. First pick right out the bat. Rockin' Robbie picks the Black Panther.
Not great.
Next on the list, we have Bueller from Comics with Bueller. And who is the leader of your team, my friend?
Okay. Well, first off, I want to let everyone know, like I said at the beginning, I'm taking this seriously. One quick thing, my web browser is kind of acting funny. I don't know what's going on. That's on a serious note. But my first leader of my team, let me pull him up here because I did some cool stuff, is none other than the captain. Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Okay.
You misspelled that, Bueller.
Not only Captain Jean-Luc Picard, but the buff version of Captain Jean-Luc Picard. I mean, look at those biceps and everything. And look at the arm. I mean, he's ready to go. He's got his he's got a little knife. He's got his gun. Captain Jean-Luc Picard. We can use anything that's in a comic book, correct, Bob? Correct? Am I right?
No.
That's right. That's right.
This is a comic book. That's obviously a comic drawing. He is a captain. He is a leader. He leads all across the galaxy everywhere. He's saved the universe multiple times. He saves his crew. He puts his crew ahead of everyone else. This is the ultimate captain. And you know what? He comes with something special, and you're going to find that on my next character on the next round. So it's not only the captain, because you get something with him when you go with Captain Jean-Luc Picard as the leader of the Avengers. And let me just say this. Everyone always hears the word Avengers Assemble. This is Avengers Engage. Thank you.
Mic drop.
Oh, man.
All right, first of all,
with a bang.
You misspelled Jean-Luc.
No, I didn't. I looked it up.
And come on. And that is the mirror universe version of Captain Jean-Luc Picard. So,
Look at
thank you for effort, I guess.
It's so awesome how invested you are in that character, Robbie. Thank you for saying how important he is. You are doing my job.
Well, there
You
we
can't
go.
play
The
around.
round of the Battledraft of Bueller, everybody. Just love it.
I'm surprised that wasn't Robbie's pick, honestly. Now that I think about it.
I have a very specific team for a very specific purpose, and that's to save the cosmos from the destruction of the dark elder gods that have arisen and awakened and are defeating hope in the entire universe.
That's exactly the type of thing I want to hear, Robbie, an exact purpose for the team. Way to go.
Every Avengers team comes together because of a catastrophe.
That's
My
exactly
Avengers team is here to save everyone from horrible Avengers teams that are going to be brought to you on this live stream. That's what my Avengers team is here for.
All right,
Just thank
guys,
you.
you're looking out for us there, Bueller. All right. Next on the list is myself. And so when I started thinking about this team, I started thinking about the type of Avengers team that I would want. And I just want my Avengers defending the Earth, whether it's foreign, domestic, or cosmos coming up against the Earth. And that's what they're there to do, to avenge our good Earth. And when I thought about leaders, you know, there's a couple of people on this team that are no-brainers for me. I can't think of any Avengers team without this guy on it. He has to be on it as far as I'm concerned. There's no better leader. And, you know, more than Thor, more than Iron Man, this is a non-negotiable for me. And I'm talking about Captain America, Steve Rogers. He has to be the leader of this team. This is a guy that cosmically, he hurt Korvac. You can't beat that. He actually took somebody who was actually indestructible and hurt him. He basically in Secret Wars, when Doom was empowered with the powers of the Beyonder, he rushed him. I mean, that takes immense amount of courage. And then this is the guy that punched Hitler in the mouth. And he's loyal to nothing but the dream. He's out for his people. He's out for America. He's the leader of this team. And that is my first pick. Boom.
It's a bit safe.
That's not, yeah, it's really safe.
Like I said, he was the only one. There's him and one other are the two only non-negotiables on the team. And I can't think of a better leader.
See, in my story, Cap's already dead.
All right. So there it is. Cap is my pick. Next one up on the list is Will the Beast.
Well, we each have our separate teams this time. So
Yeah, go ahead.
So my leader for this Avengers team, I just want to let everyone know that we got this notice about a month ago, and I forgot about it until yesterday.
Here comes the excuses.
No,
Oh, line them up, Will.
my leader is Odin.
Hey, good explanation. I like that.
Yeah, I like it. Like, why?
A lot of detail, a lot of time and effort into that one.
As you can see, there's going to be a lot of great explanation from our team tonight.
All right. That's your pick there, Will?
Yep, Odin.
Okay. There we go. All right, so next one up on the list.
Hey.
What? He's actually last.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Oh yeah, we
Roll
gotta-
dice, Will. He's already explained this.
okay,
Yeah.
Rob, you don't have to talk.
All right, so the next one up is we got Dylan from Dylan Comics. Dylan, you're on the clock, man.
Dylan, how's that chat looking?
What? The chat? It's looking great, man. It's looking nice and packed. All right, so I'll just cut to it. I couldn't think of a new character in the last 60 seconds. So Bob, you already took my leader, man, because I can't think of anyone better else myself to lead my Avengers team, and he's also my favorite Marvel character. So it's Captain America.
That's a
Pretty
solid
weak.
pick, my friend.
I know, man. There's nobody better to lead the team. The man's been around the block once or twice, so you can't outbeat Cap, and it's a way better pick than Black Panther. So, just saying.
It's a little obvious, but it's a good pick. But every writer picks that, obviously.
Yeah, I seem to remember
The leader of the team should be an obvious choice.
Y'all just trying my strategy from last time. Y'all just trying my strategy from last time. It's not going to work for the Avengers. Trust me.
All right, let's bat and clean up. We got Sean from Hero and the Kid. What's your first pick, Sean?
All right. The person I'm going with tonight, he's been an essential part. Oh, excuse me. He's been an essential part of the Justice League. I think he'd be a great leader of this team, and I'm going with John Jones, Martian Manhunter.
Nice.
Hey, look at that.
Nice.
There you go.
Fighter.
By the way, Sean, I know that you're not feeling so hot tonight, and so at any time,
He's
at any
working
time,
on
if you just want to run down your characters, we're more than happy for you to do that if you'd like to.
Okay.
Just go ahead and let us know when you want to do that, all right? Cool deal.
Yeah,
All right,
just because he's sick doesn't mean he gets the sympathy votes.
No,
He signed on for this. He didn't have to show up. People call in sick all the time.
So there we go. That's our first round. Dylan, what's going on inside of the chat?
No votes yet.
Yeah, well, we haven't asked them to vote yet.
Oh my god.
So,
Oh, you just want to know what's going on?
yeah.
Oh well, I see Gary saying my leader would be Doctor Strange. Bruce Johannes said Tony Stark because everybody hates him, and then Two Gun thought he'd say Thor.
Very good. All right, so
What's up, you gun? Pew pew.
everybody in the chat, we need your help. This is the first round. That's the leader of the team. We have Robbie pick Black Panther.
Nope.
Bueller picked Jean-Luc Picard.
Thank you.
Will picked Odin. Dylan and I picked Captain America. And
They cancel each other out.
picked Martian Manhunter. And so, how are we going to do this when it comes to the Captain America pick, since we both got the same one, you guys?
It doesn't matter. Trust me. Bob, I'm Bob and Dylan. I'm sorry, but it's not going to matter. So don't even worry about it. Because you're assuming you're going to win. That ain't going to happen. So let's just do the vote.
Go ahead and vote, you guys, on who you thought won that round as far as the leader goes.
One vote for Sean.
Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Like I said, he's got something with him. It's just very special.
If y'all don't want to vote for Black Panther, I understand, but you'll feel really bad about it when I get to the end of my team. And you're like, oh man, that's horrible.
Don't tell people they're going to feel bad. That's kind of mean. That's really mean.
I got a vote.
The last thing I know that Picard is doing, he's been on Facebook reciting Shakespeare.
Black Panther is a proven leader. The only one out of all of them that lead a country, because Odin doesn't count. Asgard's fake.
Look, here
Wakanda's real.
No, it's not.
You can only vote once. But I saw Bruce voted multiple times.
Yeah.
I see Robbie must have flipped Bruce at 20.
Captain
Before the
John
show.
Picard. He's the captain. He earned it.
He misspelled it.
Captain America, he didn't even earn the name Captain. They just gave it to him.
They sure did, didn't they? Black Panther doesn't need any title. He's just the Black Panther. That's all he needs.
Jean-Luc Picard, spelled right.
Hey, Bob, you're doing better than last week. Somebody voted for you.
Yeah, you got 2 votes there. That's awesome.
Robbie, someone voted for you 100 times.
Nice.
And
I like that.
Just to reiterate, this is an Avengers team, but we opened it up for any comic book character.
Yeah, any comic character.
Any comic character to build up.
NDBC, it don't matter.
There we go.
Look at the time and effort I put into this. I made graphics.
Like Sam says, everyone knows Kirk would kick Picard's butt. I actually don't agree with that.
Images to post in the background of Cosmic.
But you picked the wrong Picard. That's the mirror universe Picard. Bueller, come on, you scrub.
They're all the same. They're all the same. It doesn't matter. Look at his muscle, though.
This is a hard one to say because it's literally like a tie so far.
Between me and Sean, right?
No, yeah.
What?
No, between you,
Sean's
Sean,
got 3.
Bullseye Bob.
Sean's got 3
You,
votes.
Sean, and Bob.
Robbie, the same guys will be
Okay.
voting for you. How do you feel about that?
I like that.
Okay.
I'll take any vote from anybody out there because this is going to be the best Avengers team ever. They were literally going to save us from non-existence.
Bam, look at that. He's just going for it. So who won that round there, Dylan?
Pretty sure I did.
Sean.
You did.
Hey.
Yeah, Sean got that. And that's well worth. I mean, Martian Manhunter is a fantastic pick, but you know.
Yeah,
Hey, we got a late vote for Bueller from Travis T.
Oh my God.
not this
Yeah,
guy.
I wonder who that is.
I'm on the board.
I have 3 votes now.
Will has another vote for Odin.
Yeah.
Come on, Black Panther. Come on, Black Panther.
Oh,
Just
boy.
throw out a PCP, a Robbie. Y'all
All
just
right,
wait.
We're going to go ahead and give it 10 more seconds for the votes.
Oh.
Chaos, vote for me.
Chaos, just say PCP real quick.
No, don't do that.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End of round 1. Dylan, please go ahead and make sure you tally these for the end.
Oh, we
I
got a
have
last
four
second
for
vote.
Do you
For,
want me to tally them on paper?
Just who won each round.
hey, Dylan, you got a last second vote for Odin.
Yeah, I know.
What? I gotta do math.
No one said anything about pen and paper.
So 4 for me.
Yeah, so it would be
Track of the votes. I can do it. I won
Will,
the first round.
Bruce is right.
Will
Black
won.
Panther did defeat Captain America first time. He also defeated the Fantastic Four hands down the first time he met them. Too.
I think it was 7 votes Bueller, and then 4 votes each for everyone else.
Don't let that guy tally.
I won that one.
Love it. All right, on to round 2. And round 2 is our muscle guy.
Chaos, you're
here we go.
supposed to come in and vote for me.
All right, here we go. So, Robbie,
Yes.
who's your muscle guy?
Well, like I said, this is an existential threat to the entire universe, in fact, the entire multiverse. We're talking Cthulhu. We're talking all these Lovecraftian gods are out there. Black Panther has pulled together a desperate last chance of hope to keep hope surviving. So Black Panther, for his muscle, even against his best wishes, is someone that he does not want to work with. But this proves how great of a leader Black Panther is, because it doesn't matter if he doesn't necessarily like the person. When it comes to existence being unraveled, he's going to pull it out, and he's going to bring in his muscle, Namor the Submariner. Namor the Submariner is immensely strong.
It's a fish dude.
Crazy powerful. The fish dude, amazingly strong. He knows what to do. And seriously, in this kind of threat that I've made and created for this Avengers team, you need people that are going to make those tough decisions. And who's going to make those tough decisions? Except for Namor. And when something needs smashed, Namor's going to smash it, no questions asked. Namor's the GOAT. Come on.
So there's like you don't worry about Namor and Black Panther being juxtaposed to each other.
That gets addressed later on in the team. Trust me, this is all well meticulously thought out.
Yep.
All right, another solid pick from Robbie from Pop Culture Philosophers. Viewer, you're on the clock.
All right. So I decided to. I need the big screen there, Bob. Come on now.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
Work with me here. This is very important here. So obviously, my first pick was Captain Jean-Luc Picard. And like I said, he comes with something, and with my muscle, I've decided to go with Galactus surfing on the Enterprise. Look at that. Galactus is so powerful. At one time, he actually went up against Superman and Fantastic Four, and they could not defeat him. Galactus, and he has his version of the Silver Surfer board, which is the Enterprise, brought to you by Jean-Luc Picard. So there you go. That's my muscle. And I'm pretty sure he can take out Namor. Give me a break. Can't swim in space.
You can fly in space. He's got those little wings on his feet, so he can fly.
Yeah, but he's got the Enterprise on his feet.
Plus,
He's literally got the Enterprise on his feet.
I'm going to tell you that that's the wrong Enterprise. That's not the Enterprise from the Mirror Universe. I'm telling you, Bueller, you got to do your research if you're going to pull out Star Trek.
There is no such thing as the mirror universe. You're just looking at yourself in a reflection. That's all it is. There's not really a person on that glass thing. It's just you looking at yourself.
Lewis, by the way, you're right. Namor doesn't care about Wakanda, but Wakanda is insignificant when we're talking about the destruction of the entire reality of existence and hope and life. Wakanda's already destroyed in my story, by the way.
Muscle.
Wakanda's already destroyed. All right, here we go. Sounds like the end of the earth. Okay, so next one is mine. And you talk about Galactus being part of the strength of your team there, buddy, and how he's nigh undefeatable. I wanted to pick definitely some huge muscle to bring that punch. And again, this is one of those that I have to have on my team. I've got to have Thor, but I have to have a specific Thor. I could have went with Rune King Thor, but what I went was actually Old King Thor. He's got so many powers to name. He's arguably one of the most powerful beings in all of comicdom. He was able to take a punch from Galactus that was equal to 1,000, what do they call it, supernovas. He's basically imbued with the Odin Force, which should be called the Thor Force now. He's the killer of God the Butcher. And, like I said, I could have gone Rune King, but I went with old King Thor, because he's got the punch to put it where it needs to be. So there's my muscle.
Well, I don't even know who that was.
That's a good pick. A little predictable, but it's good.
Yeah. Even though I don't know who it was, that was very predictable.
It was predictable. All right. I don't mind being predictable. There you go. So there we go. That was my pick. Next one up is Will the Beast.
All right, so my muscle is pretty much everything you can imagine put into one. My muscle is the Sentry. And I don't think I have to explain that because, it's the Sentry. So,
See, Will thinks he doesn't have to explain his picks. He thinks he can just take advantage of you guys out there in the chat, so don't let him.
well,
Yeah.
Robbie, I didn't explain my leader. And who won that one? Can you remind me real quick?
Back to
I thought you weren't talking trash tonight,
I'm
Will.
pretty sure I won the leader.
Yeah.
Who asked for it, Rob?
Yeah, I think I'm the one who won the leader.
Let's go and replay that. Will threw out that sympathy vote, like, someone please vote for me. Like,
Please, sir, can I have some more?
Please, son.
Can I have some more cool, sir?
let my father beat me. You can't let Sean get one. You couldn't even get one.
You guys kill me. All right, we got Dylan from Dylan's Comics. You're on the clock, buddy.
All right, so my muscle will be the strongest guy in all of Eternia, and that is He-Man.
We were joking about that.
On every one of your guys' muscles. You know what I'm saying? I know, and you get it, because I was actually going to pick Emmett Quinlan from God Country, but I was like, you know what? Because I wanted that big, like, think about the cover, man. You got to have that dope-ass sword. But once you talked about some He-Man stuff, I was like, dude, there's nobody better to whoop on every one of your guys' team, man. But He-Man, like, he'll be slashing y'all up.
Namor would kick He-Man's ass because he would realize that that's Prince Adam.
Yeah. Not surprised that Dylan chose a guy that wears a loincloth.
I was going to say, you bring up a good point.
That guy will whoop on him.
At least Namor still wears pants. I mean, that guy would walk out in the Speedos and everybody laugh, bro.
Man.
Exactly.
That's a good. I think that's a good pick, Dylan. I'll be honest with you. Hats off to you, figuratively.
The water.
He-Man is definitely powerful.
I'm happy you went with that pick because I was kicking it around with Will.
That's pretty weak.
Yeah.
All right, Sean, you're on the clock.
All right. Well, Will and I argued about this, and I didn't want to budge because I thought I had to pick first, and I think he was copying me. But
It was.
I went with the man that can give the power of 1 million suns in one squeeze to Namor, and I'm going with Sentry.
So we have another.
Will definitely stole that from you.
I love how everybody keeps comparing their characters to Namor because you guys are scared because Namor is so awesome, and that dynamic between
Namor is awesome.
That dynamic between Panther and Namor is going to be very entertaining to read.
Oh, there you go.
Sentry's cool though, but he's crazy, man. You can't trust Sentry. That's the problem.
That's why it's just straight muscle in this.
Sentry is the angel of death. See, he's one of the elder dark gods that have risen in this story that I'm creating, this world, right? You just wait and see. It's crazy, and it's going to take Black Panther and Namor, and you just wait and see. You just wait.
See, Robbie is the only one out of us that is going to actually have a story about his team after this is over.
My team has a story. Trust me.
Right.
My
I
team
take
has
this
a story.
deadly seriously, Dylan.
I took mine seriously too. Don't think I didn't take the time to put this together, man. I put some thought and effort into this.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not impressing me. You're not impressing me, Dylan.
Galactus. Graphics.
Yeah, nowhere to go but
Enterprise.
down after Galactus. I'll tell you.
Oh man, no. Next one. The next 8 picks are better.
Is Sugar Man the next one?
No, I don't need to double dip.
All right, Dylan, what's going on in the chat, buddy?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. Chaos saying I chose fake Conan.
Herminio's here.
Namor's a pretty good pick because when Cthulhu arises, I suspect Namor will be among the first to know.
Right?
So yeah, I guess if Cthulhu comes, then your team's looking pretty good. But yeah, I don't see that happening.
Right.
So
Bruce says Sentry will go run and hide. Yeah.
He-Man, the ultimate backup to She-Ra.
Galactus. Look at that. Just to the voting.
Sentry will go hide and cry, just like Will and Sean after they lose.
Eater of worlds. He just eats the whole world that your little Namor's on, or your little Sentry's on, whatever they are. I don't even. He-Man, does He-Man even live on a world or some castle? He rides a cat. I mean, that's all he's really known for, is riding the kitty cat.
Hey, that's a badass lion.
It's a cat.
Right. Okay,
It's
I'm
a green
setting the
cat.
clock at 2 minutes. We need your help inside of the chat. Go ahead and vote for who you think has
Let's go.
the best muscle.
Namor.
Bobby picked Namor.
Galactus for the win. Come on.
First,
He's right. The goddamn Enterprise.
first Marvel character.
Will
Think
and
about your
Sean
childhood.
Sentry.
Galactus. I see a couple for Galactus right there. Chaos is going Galactus. Steve is going Galactus.
Let us know in the chat who won that round. You can give us
This
the
is
vote.
muscle. Remember what we're talking about here. Muscle. If
Muscle.
you're just like, gonna win in a fight, Bullseye gets a vote. That makes sense.
Just wanted to put it out there that old King Thor did defeat Galactus. Let's just
Another Galactus. Look at that.
Namor.
Old King Thor. I don't even know.
There
what you're
we
talking about.
go.
That's not even a person. Galactus. Another Galactus. 1-2. Galactus is running away. It's got 5 votes already.
Mm-hmm.
And he's on the Enterprise. Now it makes sense with
Galactus-
Captain Jean-Luc Picard, doesn't it?
The one that they fight against. Nobody's teaming up with Galactus. He's gonna just try to eat everyone's planet.
Namor.
He's got the Enterprise. That's the selling point right there.
Chaos.
He goes in like the light speed or whatever, hyperdrive, whatever that is. Imagine the power of Galactus in hyper speed or whatever it is. Just coming and just right and punching King Thor or whatever that guy is right in the face. It's over with. He defeated Superman with the help of Fantastic Four. They were helping Superman and they couldn't beat Galactus. Superman.
I got that comic. It's pretty good.
Actually defeated Superman as well.
They're making stuff up.
Nope.
Galactus is more than a team player.
30 seconds for the votes.
Galactus carries the team on his shoulders, literally on his shoulders.
He's got the room.
Yeah, exactly. Trust me. My end picture will show that.
It's okay. He can carry the beer for us.
I wasn't sure if we were going to be putting villains on the list, but I have one on reserve.
All comic book characters are game.
Okay.
All right, what's the total?
Oh, another Namor. Look at that.
Namor. Come on. Namor is a fish.
Namor.
It's
Look
the
at the
same
dynamic. Namor and Black Panther. Namor and Black Panther. Look at that
It
1-2
looks
punch.
like-
All right. That's it. Time's up on the votes.
So
That's
apparently
Bueller.
Robbie's going with the zoo version of
was a
Avengers.
close-
They're all after animals.
It was a close
You
one
just wait,
between
buddy.
Galactus and King Thor, and it was Galactus winning this one.
Yep, Galactus. Okay.
Even though I think
Yeah,
Thor
but
could've
I
won.
think Bueller just blew his wad, to be honest with you guys.
Oh, my wad's got plenty of stuff in it. We haven't even gotten to the exotic dancer yet.
I thought you were going to be wheeling in the poll pretty soon. Okay.
All right, guys. That's pretty cool. We got 2 of our picks down so far. And the next category, we have our immortals. And so that's what we're going for right now. Robbie, you're on the clock. Who is your immortal?
Well, here's the thing, okay? In my story that I'm devising, that I'm creating, like I'm actually creating an entire giant universe-ending story that my team is necessary. These guys are just throwing cool characters together. Okay, that's cool. That's not exciting. You gotta have a specific Bueller. This is my time to talk. You gotta have a reason to have this team get together. And one of the reasons is there are no other Avengers. They have all been decimated and killed, but one, and that's Thor. Thor is my immortal. He's the best. Asgard's destroyed. It's gone. Thor's the last remaining survivor of the Avengers and the Asgardians. We are talking about the absolute most hopeless situation out there. We got Black Panther as the leader. We got Namor as the muscle. Thor is the immortal, and Thor's the one to make sure that Namor and Black Panther don't let their personal differences stop it. However, all three, T'Challa, Namor, and the Odinson, are 100% going to do whatever it takes to save the last vestige of hope and humanity in the universe. They're going to make the tough decisions, the decisions that Cap and Hawkeye and all those others, and even He-Man couldn't make. They're going to make it. Thor is that balance. That's my holy trinity in this Avengers team. When it's all said and done, come on, Thor. And my Thor is played by Chris Hemsworth.
More like Boar.
I'm sensing I'm sensing something that I've seen once before. Haven't we seen like a similar team like this before, like Robbie did with the X-Men?
No.
No.
You've never read an Avengers story like this. I thought about it. I was like, what if they told me you can write an Avengers team, but you can't use really the typical Avengers? And I was like, but you can do whatever else you want. This is the craziest story. Like Loki coming out, that's going to form the Avengers? No. The entire ending of existence, hope, no souls, no heaven, no hell. Heaven and hell have collapsed in this story. Come on, Thor.
Well, I mean, out of all your picks so far, you talk about playing it safe. That's probably the most predictable of them all.
You just wait.
Know, right?
My picks, it's a formula, and at the end, it's a formula for success. I may not win tonight, but at the end of it, everybody's going to be like, I want to read that damn book. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I like how you defend yourself.
Beyond there.
The win, but I like how you defend
Beyonder. The Beyonder's got bad hair. Look at Thor's hair. Thor's got way better hair than the Beyonder.
Why do they keep talking about the Beyonder?
I know. Huh? All right, we got Bueller up on the clock. Who is your immortal?
Jesus. Well, like Robbie said, none of his characters are very cool. And that's what he already just admitted to that, so that's fine. But I did a little bit of research on my character because I didn't know for sure if he would be considered an immortal. But after I did do the research, the information that came up and actually quoted him as an immortal, we're going to go with this one right here. Wolverine as my immortal. With the combination of his healing ability and the adamantium skeleton, it makes him immortal. And like I said, I did the research to find out that he is. The team dynamic of having him with Galactus and Jean-Luc Picard and the other people to come is going to be off the charts. So right here, Wolverine, everyone's favorite, first appearance, Hulk 180, 181, it doesn't matter. This is the main appearance right here on this show, and he's my immortal Avenger.
You know, Bueller, I did my research too, and I read this book called Dead Man Logan, in which, in fact, he does die, and that's canon. So I'm just saying, immortal Wolverine, that's weak as hell. Come on, man. I told you.
Is he alive right now?
I told you. What, Old Man Logan? No.
Yeah, he's a different character. This is Wolverine. This is the Wolverine that we all know and love. This is the one that dies. He comes back to life. He was dead for like a couple of years. He came back to life. He keeps on coming.
You're not fooling anybody. That's weak as hell, Bueller, and you know it.
It's not weak. You're just jealous because you thought of Thor, and he's already a freaking Avenger.
Yeah, you just wait.
I just want to say it before it comes to my turn, but Chaos in Comics picked my joke. He stole my joke away from me, and I was going to say Immortal Shaq.
Hey, I came up with that. I told you that 3 days ago.
Okay.
That guy would love to have been.
You just remember the contest today. How did you come up with that 3 days ago?
Because I felt like it.
Will's like a little politician, isn't he? You know, yeah.
He really is.
Mhm.
We've created a monster.
At home. Yeah.
I'm not going to talk trash today, guys.
Yeah.
Not even a word. Not even a word. Because I'm so busy with my interview.
I got the Ryan Stegman coming on my channel.
All right, for my immortal, the person I picked is superhuman in just about every way, has regenerative healing factor, nigh invulnerability, is a master tactician, master of armed and unarmed combat, magical
Batman.
abilities, astral projection, telepathy, electrokinesis, electro energy manipulation, carries the lasso of truth, invulnerable bracers, indestructible sword and shield, and the baddest tiara on the planet. From Themyscira, I picked Wonder Woman. Bam.
Luke Cage has got a better tiara.
Actually, no. Let's talk about that tiara for a second, because I'll tell you something right now. There's not very many characters who have defeated Superman, and she defeated Superman by slicing his throat with that tiara. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Batman,
Hey, you're wrong. You're wrong, Bob. Sorry.
Sorry, Bob.
I'm
That
not.
never happened. That was you read that comic in a dream.
I did the research. She did. She threw that at him, sliced his throat. Batman also said that she was the best melee combat, the most proficient in melee combat that he'd ever seen. She was able to pull Martian Manhunter from the depth of a black hole. That's how strong she is. She was strong enough to move the sun out of the orbit with just her lasso. And let's not forget that she has defeated Superman. That's my immortal. That's what I'm going with. And I think the interplay between her and Thor would be freaking awesome.
Wonder Woman's a great pick. It is, to be honest with you. But, I didn't need on Wikipedia, but, it's good.
Thor and Wonder Woman would definitely be teaming up for a little team up behind the scenes, if you know what I'm saying.
Dylan, you don't know what you're talking about, man.
Wonder Woman.
You would leave She-Hulk for her.
You would have been better choosing Wonder Man.
Well, he's partially on the list. That's a little hint. All right, Will, you're up.
All right, so my immortal pick is Immortal Hulk. Just the Hulk who has become immortal. So you already know that's pretty strong. And, man, that's just a great pick. So that's all I got. I don't know.
You pretty much just looked for a character that had immortal in the name.
No.
It's like,
That's what
there we go. That's a good one.
he was on last minute time, so he was like, Immortal Hulk. Perfect. Check.
All right.
Nice one. Good research.
There it goes. Dylan, you're up on the clock.
Will's gonna kill us in our sleep, just so you guys know. I see it in his eyes.
I'm already writing down the address.
So I know. He's
Hey,
like,
Dylan,
I sent
remember
you
that video you sent me? I think your address is on it.
guys- And my thoughts exactly. So my immortal is the biggest and most badass character ever made, and that is Blade.
Again?
Yeah, again, I had to.
I
I
wouldn't.
love it. You stole him from me last time, so I get him this time. You're not taking him from me this time, Robbie.
I don't
He's
need a
mine.
double dip, like Bueller said. I don't need a double dip here. And Blade's
Yeah,
not really Blade's not an immortal. Come on, man.
He is, and Thor's
Really?
already
Cut off
been
his
on
head.
the
What
other-
happens? Cut off his head. What
And-
happens, Dylan?
It'll just regrow. So
What?
That's a solid
Hey.
answer. You can't
and
do that.
your team,
I can't
we've
argue
already
that.
read your team. You're talking about the guy who picked the X-Men team we've all read already, and then the Avengers team that we already know are the Avengers. At least I'm picking something different.
Thinking about that guy.
Dylan, I got a question for Dylan. If you cut off Blade's head, does the body grow underneath the head, or does the head grow on the top of the body?
That's a good question. Did we get two blades?
Yeah, two blades are better than one.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Blade is the best,
Like a Hydra.
man, and him and Captain America are my favorites. So we need more Blade. We need more Blade.
I do agree with that. But Blade's on the Avengers right now. I mean, I don't know.
So is Thor, so is Black Panther, and so is whatever your other. And
They're all-
Namor's not an Avenger right now.
Yeah, he's been there.
because nobody likes Namor.
Okay.
Everyone wants to rip his head off.
All right. You're kicked off the show tomorrow night, Dylan, by the way. We replaced you. We got.
Hey, I'm
somebody
not
else.
saying like people don't like him. I'm saying that characters don't like him. I know that people love.
People don't like
Namor.
Blade. Characters don't like Blade. But no, that's a good. I like Blade. Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking smack
that's a
about
good-
it.
Well, I guess like Namor, that's a good trait. You got that good dialogue back and forth because Steve is gonna be telling him like, "Hey, go do this," and Blade's gonna
He
be
was
like,
a homewrecker. Don't forget that part. He's a homewrecker.
before I slice your head off." It's like,
Namor was a
don't
great
nobody tell me
character,
what
I
to do.
never actually liked him. I always thought he was an ass.
Next victim.
Next victim. All right, Sean, you're up on the clock.
All right, I'm going to take a page from Bob, and I'm using Wikipedia to list off all his stuff.
That's awesome.
He has reality warping, immortality, cosmic level energy, space and time manipulation, cosmic awareness, knowledge of events before crisis of infinity Earths, limitless matter control, superhuman strength, omniscience, and near omnipotence. I'm going with the Spectre.
The Spectre.
Nice.
That was great.
Spectre almost made my list, actually.
Feel the excitement in the room with that one.
Who is your human host for this version of the Spectre? I'm curious.
God.
Immortal Biggie Shaq.
There it is.
I like it.
I love it. Okay, so for the immortal round, Robbie picked Thor, Odin's son. Bueller picked Wolverine. I picked Wonder Woman. Will the Beast picked Immortal Hulk. Dylan picked Blade. And Sean picked the Spectre.
Come on, you guys got to go. Wolverine is the people's immortal. Okay, that's what all these other characters that you talked about. They're all way out there. Okay, they're all gods and all this crap that aren't even a real thing. Wolverine's like a real dude. He's named after a critter and stuff. You know,
So
this
is Blade.
people's immortal.
Come on, y'all. Thor. You guys don't understand yet quite the team that I'm assembling, but that's okay. I don't fault you for that. But Black Panther, Namor, and Thor as the trinity of this Avengers team, you just wait and see.
WW stands for Wolverine. Wolverine.
Wolverine wins. That's what it stands for.
I don't know. I kind of like my Trinity, Cap, Thor, and Wonder Woman. I'm digging on that one. All right, 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes right now. You guys go ahead and vote inside of the chat. Let us know on that round.
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
I got one. People need to, respect. I mean, Wolverine, come on. Everyone's favorite character almost, Wolverine.
Yeah,
Wonder Woman's taking it right now,
He's
man.
on the team. Trust me. When you see the other people on the team, you'll see how
Yeah.
frustrated Wolverine will get.
I just don't know if I want to vote for a character that can get eaten by the Hulk. It's just,
Dylan, I have 17 votes for
And what happened to the Hulk after he got eaten?
well, there's that, but
Yeah, he ripped his way out.
Chaos and Comics says Spectre Shack.
Gee, look who's not getting any votes. Blade.
2 blades. Remember?
2 Blades, yeah.
Double blade.
Thor with Namor and Black Panther. Who needs Cap, Iron Man, and Thor? All you need is Namor, Black Panther, and Thor. Y'all just wait. Y'all not even prepared.
I'm telling a
It's coming
story.
down the pipe.
I'm telling a story.
I am telling a story.
Yeah,
More
let
you-
me know where-
y'all-
let me
I
know
don't
where it
even
begins.
I don't even have a legitimate reason for any of their teams to be put together. They're just listing their favorite characters and nonsensical characters. I'm giving you an actual story, a well thought out team for a well thought out threat. But it's okay. Don't worry. But it's okay. It's okay.
Hey.
It's all right.
I thought about my team. I'm thinking about character interplay and would they work well together?
Yeah, you picked the Avengers already with Wonder Woman. Okay. She's a movie
far.
star. That's
So
easy,
far.
Bob.
So
Whatever.
far.
Wonder Woman is the female version
Don't worry.
of Thor. That's all it is.
His outsider is going to be Daredevil. We already know that.
No, No.
Well, he's somewhere on there. What is that going to be your magic user? Your rebel?
There you go. That's
I'm putting together a team to where if you saw them on a comic book, you'd be like, damn, I got to get this because this is going to be crazy. It's going to be entertaining. You're putting together a team that we've seen before.
No, you just
years.
Wait till
have
we
not.
get to the end. Wait till we get to the end.
y'all said the same thing last month, and who won? Who won?
I won.
Who won? Who won last month?
You would.
Hey, what did Chaos say?
Here we go.
He said I'm acting like a dungeon master.
Come on, buddy.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take it. Sure, dungeon master. You just wait and see. You just wait and see. Because the tides turn. Next pick. You just wait. Next round, tides are turning. You just wait.
I don't think so.
You got to build the Trinity before
still
you
have
go crazy.
This is true.
Guns coming.
The Trinity.
So, Dylan, who won that round?
That's Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Handedly.
So Bob takes round 3.
Bob actually won a round.
I actually
Yeah.
won the round.
That's awesome, dude.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. It was
Bob and Wikipedia won that round, everybody. A round of applause.
I guess the tiara slashing Superman's throat did some damage.
You dang right it did. All right. We are on to our tech person of the team. I think I have some preconceived notions as to who's going to be picked, but let's just go for it. On the clock, Robbie from Pop Culture Philosophers. Who's your tech person?
I'm not going to bore you anymore with the level of this existential threat that I'm building for this Avengers team, but I promised you that this was going to be a team to make the hard choices. They're going to be forced to work with people that they normally wouldn't work with, but it's a very balanced, meticulously thought out team. My tech guy also doubles as a magic guy, also doubles as or triples as just an all-around badass, Victor Von Doom. Oh, wait a second. Black Panther, Namor, Thor, Doom, they're all kings. They all know how to make that tough decision. Why is Namor and Black Panther going to work with Doom, you say? Well, it's already happened. Read a comic book, Bueller. It's already happened. It's happened in Christopher Priest's Black Panther run. Black Panther and Namor and Doom already have a level of respect for one another, even though they hate each other.
They hate each other.
But they have a level of respect because only a few people know what it's like to be a leader of an entire country and have to make those tough decisions. We are talking about it is utterly hopeless. Avengers Infinity War, nothing. What I'm building up in this story is going to be so big of a deal. Doom has to be involved. They know it. By the way, Fantastic Four, they're already dead. So Doom has no grudge against anybody. He just wants to save the world. Same thing Doom's always wanted to do. Look at Doom in Secret Wars. Reality's crumbling. Who's there to save it? It's Doom. You need something built. You need some kind of giant machine to destroy Cthulhu or any of the other Lovecraftian elder gods. Doom's there. I'm telling you. Doom. Dr. Doom. Victor. Victor is the victor. Y'all just wait and see. I'll take my crown right now.
Oh, I hear what you're saying, Robbie, but I will have to say this about Doom. Doom, yes, he has done those things, and when it comes to push comes to shove and the end of the universe is happening, he will step in, but he has never been a team player. He has always been out for himself.
Really? 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 Interesting to hear from someone who claims to read so many Dr. Doom comics, but
I love Doom.
Yeah, you just wait and see.
All right. That is actually a solid pick. I'm very glad that you put him on the team. I didn't put him on mine, but way to go, dude.
Yeah.
All right, Bueller, you're up on the clock, buddy.
Okay, so I don't know what Robbie's doing with this team. He's building the team that would never work together. That's what he's doing, and that's not the title of this video. Okay, but he's doing that because none of those 4 people would ever work together or even make it past one issue of a comic book without it falling apart. So I looked at tech, and this is all about tech. And who do you need on the Starship Enterprise with Wolverine, Galactus, and Captain Jean-Luc Picard? Let me pull him up right here real fast. None other than, where is he? I don't even know where he's at. There he is. Rocket Raccoon.
At least you know how to spell raccoon.
Thank you. I had to look that one up. Seriously, he can build anything, and put him on the deck of the Star Trek Enterprise. Awesome. That is your tech guy. He knows his place. The dynamic between him and Wolverine would be amazing. Rocket Raccoon, that's my tech guy. He knows his place. He's there to do the tech. He's not some king. He's not another leader. He's not some doom guy. This guy will get the job done and not cause so much problems like with Robbie's team. Rocket Raccoon, he's the one.
Okay, there you go.
Hey, Bob, instead of talking smack about Bueller's pick, because I guess that's decent, but not really.
Just admitted it was better.
Can I address Chaos real quick? Chaos said that Namor and Doom would never work together. Well, I'm just going to say, back in the Dark Reign days when there was the evil cabal, do y'all remember that? When Norman Osborn took over and he had that evil cabal? Doom and Namor was on it. And when Norman walked out of the room, Doom and Namor goes, they look at each other and he goes, how do you want to play this? And Doom goes, same as we always have. When it's all said and done, we work with them. And then when it's all said and done, I get the land, you get the sea. Namor and Doom not only will work together, they have plenty of times.
Here's the thing. This is what is going to happen. Robbie is going to spend half this video defending his team because that's what he has to do to legitimize it. He has to spend the whole time defending it. I don't have to do that, and a few of the other guys on here don't have to do it, but Robbie has to spend almost the entire time doing it because we all know it's not a very good team.
I just want y'all to think about what comic book you would rather read. That's all.
Here comes some more defense.
Okay. Well,
next up.
Well, Doom and Namor may work together, but I doubt that Thor and Black Panther would be cool with either one of those guys. There's that.
You don't understand the level of threat I'm talking about, Bob, but that's okay because I'm talking about a level of threat that has never been dealt with in Marvel Universe before. But yeah, it's okay.
I'm liking how you're building it, man. I'm liking how you're building it.
I get it.
And then, Rocket Raccoon is a solid pick. He's got some good tech, but he's only one. He's like a little hammer. He's only one direction. My pick is actually somebody who's probably one of the smartest men on planet Earth. And I know that you went with Doom, but I got to go with his nemesis. I got to go with Reed Richards for my tech guy. That's probably about the most solid pick we can think of. He's virtually indestructible. I mean, you want somebody inside of it that can't be taken out. And, I mean, the only thing that can really bother him is psychic stuff. And, actually, he's immune to that. But bottom line is that when it comes to having tech, when it comes to building whatever it needs to be built for the team, he's used to dealing with cosmic level threats as well as stuff here on Earth. He's probably the best tech guy on the planet. I got to go with Mr. Fantastic.
There is a better tech guy, and it's Forge, but I cannot fault you for picking one of my absolute favorite characters ever, Reed Richards.
Yeah, I almost picked Forge, but I didn't want to go with too much mutant this time since we went X-Men, and I had to pick Doom or Mr. Fantastic, and I just went with Mr. Fantastic because of the character interplay. I think he'd be a much better interplay with Thor and Wonder Woman and Cap than anything else I could have picked. So there you have it.
It's a solid pick, to be honest.
Next on the list, we got Will.
All right, so my tech guy's powers include matter manipulation, telekinesis, teleportation, and a bunch of other stuff. He allies with the U.S. government, and my tech guy is Dr. Manhattan. If he wants something put together, he just puts it in his head, and then it's built. So, enough said.
Out of all the places to put that character, you put him at tech. Like you would have ran away with it in any other category, but tech. He can't even make a machine that will not almost kill him and turn him into Dr. Manhattan. Come on.
Good choice, bad placement.
Exactly.
That's a rookie mistake, Will.
Look at Will. Look at him.
He's looking human. He's like a different Brightburn. He's looking right at us.
Oh, wow. You just kicked him out? What? They left. They're like, we're gone.
Overpowered guy on the team.
So there we go. Way to go there, Will. Dr. Manhattan in the tech guy slot. Dylan, you're on the clock.
All right, so I like your pick, Bob, but I gotta go a step above and pick the better Reed Richards, and my pick would be the Maker. So I think that dude is just way cooler than Reed Richards. He's the coolest Reed Richards there is. I know Robbie is like shaking his head already when me saying that because he loves the Fantastic Four. But yeah, it was either Batman or the Maker, and I just thought the Maker would be a real badass pick. So yeah, the Maker.
I'm just saying, you guys are saying that Doom, Thor, Namor, and Black Panther wouldn't work together when it's been proven in the comics multiple times that they will, to such a threat. And you think the Maker's going to work with your team, with He-Man? Come on, bro. He's going to take that power sword, he's going to reverse like engineer it, and he's going to like totally screw over your team.
There you go, defending again.
The Maker.
You know?
The Maker.
Defenders, Robbie. Robbie's team is the
I
defenders.
bet.
They're literally avenging something. The death of the Avengers, the destruction of the world of Wakanda. Well, come on, y'all. If you don't think Doom's going to play nice, you just wait. You just wait. You just wait. You just wait.
Just wait. Love it. So before we go on, just really quick, I have to ask, Sean, how are you doing?
Pretty rough, but
Yeah.
I have the same exact pick as you, Bob. I had Reed Richards.
That's because it's the best pick on the planet when it comes to tech.
And I brought him on because he's going to be hopefully controlling one of my next teammates.
Controlling. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that always works.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
All right. Dylan, what's going on in the chat?
Not much, just chaos running his mouth as always. And what is it? Let me see.
I think you're missing certain comments. Like, for instance, Lewis says, Robbie is an architect of the mind.
We know you paid him $20 to say that, so no need to say that.
I paid.
Bob, run down the picks again, buddy.
All right. So in the tech position, Robbie picked Dr. Doom. We got Rocket Raccoon on Bueller's team. I picked Mr. Fantastic. So did Sean. Will picked Dr. Manhattan. And Dylan picked what he considers is the better Reed Richards, the Maker.
I got Rocket Raccoon for the tech spot. I mean, that's it. Rocket Raccoon, he's the MacGyver of tech. Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards, he needs all this fancy stuff. Rocket Raccoon needs a bubblegum wrapper and a paperclip, and he can make a ship fly. Okay? Rocket Raccoon
And
for tech.
Doom is the only one.
Why would
out
you
of
put
all of
Dr.
these
Doom
picks.
as the tech person?
Dr.
Hey,
Doom,
Dr. Doom, what are
because
you
he
here
makes
for?
technology.
Oh,
Are you
I'm
serious?
the
His
tech
armor?
guy.
Come
I'm
on,
here.
Dr. Doom is the king of tech.
Somebody call IT. Dr. Doom showed up.
You can't just talk over people, Bueller, to make your point. It's not going to work here. I'm not Comic Tom, okay? I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this real quick. Victor Von Doom blends science and sorcery together. You're not going to get that from Reed Richards. You're not going to get that from Rocket Raccoon. You're not going to get that from the Maker. Come on. You're not going to get that from Dr. Manhattan. Dr. Manhattan doesn't care about building tech. He can do whatever he wants with the snap of his finger. You put him in the wrong spot, homie. Doom is going to win. Doom is coming.
Doom is like having Doom is like having Reed Richards, Doctor Strange, and Iron Man all on your team at once.
That's it. Thanks for making my point, Bob.
There's something wrong with making
fan, not a Robbie fan.
Dr. Doom.
It's like Doom's like
There you go. All right, guys, in the chat, we need your help. Who won that round?
Let's see here.
We got Robbie with Doom, Travis with Rocket Raccoon, Mr. Fantastic for both Sean and I, Will, Dr. Manhattan, and Dylan, the Maker.
I'm on board with chaos just because.
Rocket Raccoon. He's a perfect tech guy. Look what he can do. And you know, it's easy. He's just a little dude. He's not like they're like Doom, causing all sorts of problems.
And now I'm kicking myself for not going with Doom. Look at all them votes.
Yep. I told you it was going to start. The tide is turning. People are starting to understand my team. Doom. You know what Doom would do if he came up against Dr. Manhattan? Let's be honest. He would steal his power.
Steal his power.
100%. Yep. That's why they need Doom for tech, because he needs technology to do that. I promise you. He's stolen the powers of the Silver Surfer. He's stolen the powers of the Watcher. Come on, y'all.
And let's just
He's stolen the power of not just the Beyonder, all of the Beyonders.
And not to dish your pick there, Will, but inside of the Watchmen series, Dr. Manhattan gets killed by a bunch of rednecks.
Okay.
It was like, I have an interview on Saturday, and you don't.
No, you just gotta throw that out there every time, huh? All right. Who won that one, Dylan?
I think it's a tie between. Oh wait, I think Doom just won it by one.
Doom is the
Let
victor.
me double check. It's either Doom or Rocket, but I think Doom got
Yeah,
him by one.
I look at it this way: if you had two categories and you had a leader and a tech, and you had to put one in each one between Rocket Raccoon and Doom, are you going to put Rocket Raccoon as the leader? Or are you going to put him as a tech?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just
exactly.
wait.
Nothing coming from Robbie on that one, huh?
It's Doom. It's
You
Doom.
put Doom as the tech and have Rocket the leader.
It's futile what you're saying. It's Doom.
I hear you. All right.
All right, Doom wins round 4. All right, guys, we are just about the halfway point of our list. And next up, we have our Rebel on the team.
Ooh.
This is going to be an interesting one, I think. All right, Robbie, you're up on the clock. Who is your Rebel?
So Black Panther's my leader. Namor's my muscle. Thor is my immortal. That's my Trinity. Doom is my tech guy, but he goes so much beyond that, and that's why he won, because he goes beyond just tech, but tech is something that he does. My Rebel. We're talking about a world where heaven and hell have ceased to exist, okay? Like, the Avengers are dead. The Fantastic Four is dead. All hope is lost. The angels have fallen. The demons have been killed. My Rebel is Hellstorm. That's right, because you need a little bit of that hell power. You need something magical. You need something mystical. You need something that's going to... He's the last survivor of hell. That's what I'm saying. All these people are last survivors right now. This is the Dirty Dozen, but it's like what, 8, 9? I don't know. I didn't count, but it's 10. It's 10. Yeah, it's 10. Anyway, this is the Dirty 10 right here. The terrific 10. Damien Hellstrom, the son of Satan himself. Satan's done. That means Damien's in charge of a hell that doesn't even exist anymore, but he's the rebel. And it's funny that I would say he's the rebel out of a team with Doom, Namor, Thor, Black Panther, because he is the rebel. He's the one that's going to make the jokes. He's the one that's going to be cutting up, not take it seriously, because deep down inside, he is actually hurting. We're talking about the son of Satan himself, Hellstorm. Soon to be a TV star. No, they canceled that. Did they? I don't know. It doesn't matter, because he's awesome. Hellstorm. Y'all see the team I'm building here? Y'all see this? You'll see this magic as it's happening live in front of your face.
Yeah, that's a straight to digital team right there.
Mm-hmm. Sure. This
Straight to
thing,
digital.
no, my friend. That's your whack ass John Luke Picard, not Sean Luke Picard, John Luke Picard from the Mirror Universe. I don't even know what the hell's going on. He is now the king of hell, and that's what you need. We're talking about a threat that's so big that it forces these people to come together. That's what the Avengers is. They're people that are not supposed to get along. Do you get what I'm saying? One of the best parts of the Avengers film is Tony Stark and Steve Rogers. They don't get along. They learn to get along because they have this overwhelming threat. Okay, alien invasion, big deal. What about the utter, absolute destruction of heaven and hell? Come on.
Well, I mean, I really am. I'm digging your picks, Robbie, but it's starting to unravel as you talk, Ben. Because bottom line is that you pretty much picked 4 kings. Here's another king that doesn't have a realm to basically rule. And so, what do you think is going to happen when you put 4 kings together that don't have a realm to rule? Somebody's going to want to rule something.
It just, once again, Bob, you're proving that you don't understand the level of the threat that I'm talking about.
There it is. All right, Bueller, you're up, man.
All right. So I have to go with Rebel, a real rebel. Okay. And this is probably a fun pick of mine. And it should be a fun pick of yours, because every team should have a rebel. And I have Cleo Nefertiti, Titty. Let's just go with Titty. She is my rebel. She is an exotic dancer.
What?
So you need that. And she also has the power to turn balls into energy and project those balls towards other people. This is my rebel, Cleo Nefertiti, it doesn't matter. But this is purely a rebel that every team should have on their ship, on the Enterprise. Here you go, an exotic dancer that turns balls into energy. Enough said. How long did it take me to find a transparent image of this character? Like a day.
I will.
What were we saying earlier about viewers load?
It's filled with energy.
That's my
I guess.
This rebel was so hot, Robbie had to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, where'd he go?
I think
He
it's
had enough. He looked at his team on paper and said, "You know what? They're right. It's not that great. It's unraveled."
I think he saw your pick and he had to go throw up because
I don't think he's doing that. I think he had to make a trip to the bathroom with some Kleenex.
I just didn't want to hear Bueller's nonsense. That's all.
Cleo Nefertiti. I got to admit, I've never even heard of her before, man.
Me either.
Yeah, nobody else has either.
It's good stuff. She's got a great backstory. It's
There
worth
you
reading and seeing, for that matter.
All right. So my rebel, I just had to go for it. I needed some comedy on my team. I needed my fourth wall breaker, the Merc with the mouth. Deadpool is my rebel.
How annoying.
Exactly.
Yeah. What'd you say?
In all seriousness, with all the people I have on my team, I needed somebody to break things up. So there you go.
Yep. Who?
All right. Will, you're up on the clock.
All right, so my rebel is one that like usually works alone. He's pretty good when he works alone, and he's just very powerful when he's alone. So my rebel is Venom, and no, it's like Chaos's favorite character there is to the comic book universe.
That's a good one.
I think everybody likes Venom.
Yay, that was good.
All right. I think that's a solid pick.
Oh, you got Dylan all pissed off over there.
Uh-oh.
No,
All right,
it's actually good because everyone has been saying, "Oh, Dylan hasn't picked Venom or Donny Cates," and there you go. Will picked him before me. So, what do you think about that, chat? But yeah, in all seriousness,
Dylan's
my
droids, isn't he?
I thought Dylan
What'd
was
you say?
rebel
It
droid.
says, yeah, he's got it right on his
Yeah,
shirt.
it's on your shirt, buddy. You gotta go with droids.
Oh yeah. I know. Well, it's funny. Well, speaking of Star Wars too, my rebel is the rebel of all rebels, Mr. Han Solo himself. So, yeah, man. Who else you want on your team to spice it up than my man Han Solo?
Weak.
Really weak.
He died. His son killed him.
Who did
The
Will
sun-
pick? I totally dipped out when Will was talking because
Handle it.
I couldn't handle it. Who was it?
Venom.
Han Solo.
Ooh,
Oh, for Will, it was Venom.
Venom.
There's
Okay.
The T-Rex Venom.
I thought about Venom, but he wouldn't work with my team very well.
Nope.
Because I really thought this out.
None of your team worked.
And y'all, you have no idea. You have no idea what's coming, my man.
All right. Next up on the list, we got Sean.
All right. So when you're going Rebel, I was thinking badass. I don't own any of his comics, but
You own one.
do we own one? We own one. He is a true badass. He wears leather. He wears chains. He wears spikes and boots and rides a motorcycle. I'm going with Lobo.
Eh,
Oh, I thought you were going Ghost Rider.
Lobo.
Interesting.
You mean Slobo?
Metal.
Come on. I got to get some love for the lady on the pole. Okay, Cleo is out there to entertain. She's a rebel. Come on, Cleo, Nefertiti, Tidy, whatever. She's the rebel. She's a rebel.
Who is the better rebel than the son of Satan? Come on, y'all.
Yeah, he's the son.
I'm going to say Deadpool just because he's alternately annoying. He is the only true immortal on the list. It's been proven that you can cut his head off and he still won't die. So
Cleo has her own 1-800 number.
Call me now.
Call now. Call Cleo.
oh,
Oh, Lord. Come on, y'all. The king of Wakanda, the king of the seas, the king of Asgard, the king of Latveria, if not the world, and the prince, and now the king of hell. Come on.
They all shell out the dollar bills to Cleo.
I only pick the best because the Avengers need to be the best. We don't need no Maker. We don't need no Slowbo. We don't need no Deadpool. We don't need no damn Cleo Nefertiti, whatever the hell that is. Come on.
Robbie keeps picking kings. I halfway expect by the end of his team we're going to see Michael Jackson. Anyway.
King of Pop. Maybe Madonna.
I think Lobo's winning right now.
All right, chat, we need your help. So far in this particular round for our Rebel, we had Robbie. He picked Hellstorm. Bueller picked Cleo Nefertiti. I picked Deadpool. Will picked Venom. Dylan brought it in strong with Han Solo. And Sean went with Lobo. So who do you guys think is the better Rebel for this Avengers team?
Cleo.
The son of Satan.
No.
Come on, y'all.
Nobody's voting for that one. Lobo. People like that Lobo character.
Yeah, for some reason. That's okay. That's good. Notice
That's
all mine
actually
are Marvel Universe because this is something that could really happen. You just wait and see. Marvel's going to call me one day. Tom Brevoort's going to call me and be like, hey, I saw that show on Everything Comics. I want to hire you to make this story. And I'm going to be like, okay, let's do it.
What's that say, Robbie?
It says DC versus Marvel. Yeah, what a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read that. I got that too, Bueller. Okay.
Looks like they do intermingle every now and then.
I was there when that happened, by the way. I voted for Wolverine
Cleo,
against
who again?
Lobo.
That's a vote. Stephanie, that's a vote. Cleo, who again? That works. Nefertiti, tidy. Titty tidy.
Thunder God Comics, you just wait and see. I'm telling you. Y'all don't understand the level of the threat that's built up. And this isn't Hydra. This isn't Baron Zemo. This isn't the Masters of Evil. Ooh, they're going to break into the mansion. The mansion's gone. The Avengers are gone. Earth is almost gone. Heaven and hell are gone. Come on.
Well, we're halfway through the
What's
list.
Lobo gonna
What does your team do? What is good as your team if everything's gone? They're just hanging around doing nothing.
I said Earth was
Everything's gone.
almost gone. I said almost, Bueller. Don't misquote me.
Apparently, they didn't do a very good job of everything's gone.
No, the Avengers died. All y'all's characters lost. So it's up to my characters. It's up to Panther, Namor, Thor, Doom, and Hellstorm, son of Satan.
So
Not
these
a,
people came
not a
together
single
because
Hellstorm. That's because
Yes,
Hellstorm's not in a movie. Nobody knows who he is.
One's left. That's why they're together. That's not much of a team. It's like, oh,
Have
that's
you
all-
ever read an Avengers comic book? Bueller, have you ever read an Avengers comic book? Because it sounds like
No.
you haven't. Sounds like you haven't.
No. Only I read the West Coast Avengers.
All I know is this threat better be as huge as you're saying because we're halfway through the list and you haven't even mentioned what it is and you keep building it up.
I told you what the threat was. It's the Elder Gods coming out. We're talking about Abhoth. We're talking about Cthulhu. We're talking about Goroth. We're talking about Uvatash. Like, we're talking about the Ogru Jihad. Ooh, right? We're talking about some major shit, okay?
It doesn't sound like they're protecting anything but themselves. You notice
Mhm.
that? There's nobody left.
Mhm.
You happen to have a translator for all that?
That's the point, Bob.
In Bueller's universe, there's still strip clubs. Absolutely, there is.
All right. So
All the
Dylan,
strip clubs have been wiped out in my universe. I'm telling you.
Everything is gone.
Almost.
It's a horrible place.
I love it. Who won that round?
I had Lobo.
Lobo
Lobo
took it
got
by a landslide.
I could have just picked a bunch of popular characters too, but whatever. I really thought about this and thought hard
No,
and took
yeah.
this seriously. I respect Bob and what he does, and he came up with a great idea for this show, and I'm trying to respect him and what he does, y'all.
Yeah,
Y'all
well,
are
look at
shameful.
Robbie,
These
you
graphics
take
don't come to
it.
peace, Bobby. Look at these graphics, man. They're not just thrown together. This is a real deal. This is
I've got a Captain America, and a Thor, and a Battle Cat and He-Man behind me. Come on.
Christmas.
I love it. I love it. All right. Well, Sean, you
Hey.
won that round.
I wore a Star Wars shirt.
There you go.
Right now, everybody's won a round except for Dylan.
I thought
Don't
he
worry.
won with two blades.
It shows
Nope,
that
he
mine's
lost.
the best.
He
And I'm
lost.
getting all the hate.
2 blades.
2 blades.
All right. So we're halfway through the list and we're going to start getting on with it. The last one was the Rebel, and the next one on the list is the Outsider. No, actually, our magic person. Sorry.
Yeah.
Magic.
Magic.
I'm going with gathering.
And so now we got Robbie back up on the clock. Who's your magic user?
So I'm not going to bore you again with the level of the threat that I'm talking about. or why I have this team put together, but they're very meticulously put. Now, everybody was questioning me. Why is Doom Tech? Why is Doom Tech? Well, that's because Doom ain't as much as he wants to be. He ain't the Sorcerer Supreme. Doctor Strange was out astral projecting Wong, and the Sanctum Sanctorum was completely destroyed, right? So Doctor Strange comes back to his body. Destruction. He's like, what's up? Panther's like, I need you because we got to put together the absolute toughest team, the team that's going to make the hard decisions. We've got the Son of Satan. We've got the Victor Von Doom. That's right, the Victor Von Doom. We got the rest of them, right? But we need the Sorcerer Supreme. Dormammu couldn't do crap against these elder gods that I'm talking about. And if you've read some deep Lovecraft mythos, you know what I'm talking about. This is a threat that the Avengers have never seen before. What are the Celestials? Peas in the pod, yo. In my story, the Celestials have been built up this entire time, seeding all these worlds to stop this threat from happening. That's right. We've got the ultimate anti-presence coming into the Marvel Universe, destroying everything. We need Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange and Doom have like angsty shit against each other, but they also respect each other, just like the rest of them. Panther needs Doctor Strange. He needs him to harness that magic. You got the Son of Satan. You've got Doom. You've got Doctor Strange. Come on, y'all. No better Doctor Strange. No better magic user in the Marvel Universe than Doctor Strange. We got to have Strange. Steven, there you go. Shaky hands and all. Who cares? Let's do it. Next victim.
I love your passion, buddy. I love your passion. All right. Doctor Strange is a very solid pick. Love the explanation. But we have more to pick here, don't we? Next one up on the list, we got Bueller. Who's your magic user, buddy?
I never thought I would get tired of hearing Robbie talk until now. So, although I think Robbie can appreciate this next one, and he might be the only one who knows who this is. So let me pull this up real fast. Because this character is actually so powerful, they don't even know what to do with him in the Marvel Universe. This is mad.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay? He has the power to manipulate reality, anything, and he literally is extremely powerful. They have no clue what to do with this character because nobody can match up against him. Mad Jim Jaspers is my magic guy.
Interesting pick there, Bueller. Interesting pick.
Instead of talking smack about Bueller's pick, can I address Chaos and Comics yet again? He says I need an editor, and that's exactly what I'm saying. Tom Brevoort's going to call me after he sees this video, and he's going to want this. And I'm going to tell him, for everybody out there, I'm going to say, we're going to do this Avengers story, but we're not going to do a line-wide crossover. There you go.
I don't know what he just said, but that's great.
There you go.
Mad Jim Jaspers.
That's a good pick, Bueller. I don't think anybody's going to respect that but me.
When I picked that one, I was like, you know what? Robbie's going to like this one.
Look at that suit. Look at that suit and fedora. Can I change my pick? Come on. I would take that pick over Doctor Strange.
Mad Jim Jaspers. I did some research. I told you guys.
I would pick Zatanna Chaos, but I did all Marvel until a certain point. You just wait and see. Because I need my other to be impactful. I'm not like these others. I really think about this and I take it seriously.
All right.
Like
good to hear, Robbie. All right. For myself, for my magic user, this was the hardest pick for me. And I'll have to say thank you very much, Dylan, because you helped me to make my choice. Dylan and I talked about a little bit of magic, and I kind of knew where he was going, so that helped me pick where I was going. I wanted someone who wasn't just endowed with magical power, but somebody who was a genius when it comes to the magical arts. Of all the magic users that I've encountered, he fits the description, rivaling even the knockoff Marvel character Doctor Strange. Besides being a master in all forms of magic, spellcasting, he's also endowed with superhuman strength and speed. He basically fought the Spectre to a standstill, which is saying something. I'm talking about Dr. Fate. He's my magic user, and I can't think of anyone better at this particular point. There it is, Dr. Fate, y'all.
How boring. How boring. How boring. He can get taken out by some mystical metal. Come on. Come on.
Everybody has a weakness, but I'll tell you what, when it comes to the mystic arts, he makes Doctor Strange like an amateur.
Hey, who won that in Marvel vs. DC when Dr. Fate, and you remember that? Remember Doctor Strange Fate? Can I change mine to Doctor Strange Fate?
The only weakness that my character had, Mad Jim Jaspers, is exotic dancers, and they're on the team, so I'm all good.
The dude has a galaxy inside of his helmet. I mean, come on, man. Come on.
Mad Jim Jaspers and the Nefertiti lady have worked together before. Go figure.
Of course they have.
All right, Will, you're up on the clock.
All right, so my magic is the same as Bob's. He has so many powers, including flight, superhuman strength, spell casting, invulnerability, telekinesis, telepathy, and a bunch of other things. And he has a whole galaxy in his helmet, like Bob said, and just a great magic pick.
That's a solid pick there, Will.
I don't even know who it was. What?
Dr. Fate.
Dr. Fate.
Oh, yeah. That was great. And the crowd goes wild.
You know, Jasper's he always comes and borrows money from him. All right, Dylan, you're up on the clock.
All right. Yeah, so like Bob said, he helped me pick this one because I wasn't sure if he would be considered magic. But I got to go with the one and only Hellspawn, my man, Al Simmons, a.k.a. Spawn. You like that, Robbie? I just got that in today, too.
I don't, because he doesn't know how to use magic. Come on.
Yeah, right.
Clock is ticking.
He's
he's a beast. He learns how to use it in time. It takes time.
I'm only 40 issues in. Maybe he does. I don't know.
He is endowed with vast magical ability.
Oh, yeah.
Endowed with it.
He is more than he even knows about.
I almost picked Spawn for a role in mine, but I didn't. But Dylan, that's probably your best pick all night. Aside from the two blades. I like the two blades theory.
I think it's
the blade that grows heads back.
And body.
There's the regular head, and then he's got the shrunken head. You know.
Hey, can I ask a question? What did Will pick? Because I dipped out when he was speaking again.
He picked the same thing I did. He picked Dr. Fate.
Oh, okay.
All right, Sean, you're up on the clock.
All right. I got to go with a character that was in one of my favorite Justice League episodes where Wonder Woman was turned into a pig and Batman sang I Am Blue. And my brother from another mother, Chaos, said it earlier. I'm going with Zatanna.
Zatanna.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That is a good
Chaos vote.
Sean's got some good picks, man. We know now who the strongest force behind Hero and the Kid is.
Well, I just saw him looking it up here a little bit ago.
That's why I
was on his phone just a second ago looking for it.
Did you see Will's face when I said that?
I did, man.
Arms crossed. Look at those crossed arms.
I mean, plus he's wearing a Bane shirt. I mean, come on, y'all.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
He's like, finally, I get some recognition.
And Jim Jaspers.
All right, so let's go ahead and run down our magic picks. Robbie chose Doctor Strange from the Marvel Universe. Bueller chose Mad Jim Jaspers. People in the chat are actually questioning whether or not that's actually a magic user. Bob,
he is.
I picked Dr. Fate. Will also picked Dr. Fate. Dylan picked Spawn. And Sean picked Zatanna. We need your help in the chat. Who do you guys think won that?
Who's the better magic user? Think about this. Who's the best magic user? It's Doctor Strange. There have been many Dr. Fates. There's only one Doctor Strange. And Spawn, come on.
Well,
Spawn does not know how to use his magic. Come on.
Mad Jim Jaspers defeated Doctor Strange.
Spawn's magic is on a timer.
The only magic trick Jim Jaspers knows.
Only on issue 40. Nope. Get your reading up. Spawn is like on OG level shit right now.
Oh, he's a warlock. He's a sorcerer. Yeah. No,
you're putting words in my mouth now. I never said that.
He's a sorcerer. He's the best magic user ever. That's what you told. That's what you said, Dylan. I heard you. You're like, here. I'm just kidding.
No one's respecting my
You
original
You
thought.
clocked
That's
out.
3 votes for Strange. Come on, let's 4 votes for Strange. Let's get
but
more.
let's
Come
be
on.
honest about Doctor Strange, though. I mean, there's only one Doctor Strange, but there have been multiple Sorcerer Supreme. So you can't bring that with Doctor Fate the same
Yeah,
one.
and the most important one is Doctor Strange. Come on, y'all. Doctor Strange.
I'd have to say
There's only one Mad Jim Jaspers.
I'd have to say Agamotto was, but
Y'all, I'm telling you, the threat that I'm building. You just wait.
Oh,
Strange is okay. Okay, that's fine. That's
Nobody
fine.
voted for my character. This is ridiculous. This is rigged.
This is rigged.
I feel like I'm on Comigories again on the final round.
All these hipsters out there saying Dr. Fate. Come on.
Even Robbie likes my pick.
I do. I like Bueller's pick. I think it should either be Strange or Jim Jaspers.
Imagine the team of them two together.
I know.
I'm
Bueller,
not-
next month, let's do our own show. Let's do our own show, Bueller,
Jim
next
Jaspers
month.
knows how to make it rain. Yeah, look at him. Of course he does.
The Jim Jasper Strange show. I can see it now.
Doctor Strange is better eye candy than Zatanna. It's that goatee. Come on, y'all. Women need some love too. You know what I'm saying? Women got to have some eye candy too. That's Doctor Strange. Look at Benedict Cumberbatch.
Chaos and Comics thinks he knows everything, but obviously he does not. So thank you for pointing that out, Chaos and Comics.
He's pointed out many times tonight.
Yeah, he
Don't
doesn't, he doesn't know. That guy's got a huge head. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
All right.
That's what chaos will do to you.
Yeah.
So who won that round there, Dylan?
I think it was a tie between Dr. Fate and Spawn.
You think? Hold on.
Well, it's hard to tell when
I'm pretty
I'm
sure
trying to
that
count everybody's.
Jim Jaspers got it.
Jim Jaspers.
I don't know. I didn't see
Come
that
on.
team vote yet.
Yeah, I should have picked something else, but Doctor Strange. I'm building a specific team. I didn't go for. I even said I was like, I may not win every category, but at the end of the day, I'm going to feel like a winner. No, not at all. You just wait. Tom Brevort's about to call me. You just wait and see. He's probably watching right now.
All right. So do we have a tie this round? Is that what we're saying?
yeah, I think so.
Is Dylan sleeping?
Hold on.
Dylan, you all right?
I'm trying my eye, dude. You guys next time pick somebody better.
Nobody's better than you, Dylan. Come on.
Come on.
You picked 2 blades. You came up with the 2 blades theory.
No, I think Dr. Fate won. Yeah, no, there is somebody better. Dr. Fate.
So that's a Bob and
I don't
Will.
know, I guess that, yeah.
That's a Bob and Will tie.
I think ties should cancel each other out, really. when you
They
think
really
about
should.
Oh, is that right?
it. And I think
Dr. Fate.
the person who runs the show should be deducted at least 1 point just for.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
mean,
No, I get it. I get it, Bueller. No, I get it. Dr. Fate is so cool and so badass. That's why he's had a series that's still going.
Talking about rigged, man. I've never seen these two team up that way in my life.
Cool. Mad Jim Jaspers, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I've never even looked out of your mouth before.
Look at that suit.
That's a Joker knockoff. Anyway. All right, so on to round number 7, and this is our outsider. And
Yeah,
here
man.
we go. So, Robbie, you're on the clock.
All right, so the outsider. For the outsider, I was like, well, it's somebody who's not necessarily been an Avenger, someone who is going to be on the outside, someone who is also a leader themselves, right? But I got all these kings. I got all these sorcerer supremes, these giant magic users, because once again, I don't want to bore you with the level of the threat that I'm building here, but I had to put a spot for my man, because last month I put a spot for Blade, because Blade's one of my favorite Marvel characters. But another one of my favorite Marvel characters is the Night Thrasher. And I'm going to tell you this. Night Thrasher, that's Dwayne. I'm talking about the Dwayne Night Thrasher, okay? Night Thrasher don't take no smack from anybody. He doesn't trust anybody. He didn't even trust his own team when he ran the New Warriors, right? And I know all about this. Night Thrasher is absolutely amazing. His first mission, he goes up against the Juggernaut with nothing but a skateboard. That's balls, right? And one thing that my team has that the rest of these people don't have on their team is balls. My team's got some balls. You know what I'm saying? Black Panther comes to Dwayne and says, I know you don't want to do this, but the rest of the New Warriors are dead. They're gone. It's over. It's over for the New Warriors. Not that Dwayne cares about it, but it's Night Thrasher. Night Thrasher is going to be there to keep an eye on everybody else because Night Thrasher has got that skeptical eye. He doesn't trust Doctor Strange. He definitely doesn't trust Doom or Hellstorm, the son of Satan, which nobody voted for, but that's okay. He doesn't even trust Namor. Doesn't even trust Thor because Thor is filled with tragedy right now because, like I said, Asgard has been destroyed. So I got Night Thrasher in there. Black Panther, T'Challa, he needs somebody to keep an eye on everybody else, someone that's going to speak the truth, someone that's not scared of anything. How many times have you read a comic book where even Thor or Doom said, I just can't handle this? You know, that happens, even with Doom against the Celestials, right? But Night Thrasher has never backed down. He went against the Juggernaut with just a skateboard, and they won. Night Thrasher. And I know I may not win. I don't care. I don't care. Night Thrasher deserves it. He's my outsider.
Now I'm starting to smell a fish here because doesn't Bueller have somebody on his team that does something with balls?
Yes, and now that you brought that up, let's just kind of revisit that really fast here. I mean, her whole thing is, you know, bringing energy to balls. Okay, that's what she. Besides the exotic dancing, that's another. It's not related. It might be.
I thought she was just a TV psychic.
No, but she can bring energy to any balls. It doesn't matter if it's your team's balls or my team's balls. That's what she does. And she's on my team, so my team's balls are going to be filled with energy because that's what she brings to the team. But that's not about her. We're talking about outsider. And you stuck within the Marvel Universe, and I wanted to go outside the Marvel Universe because it's an outsider. And I figured that Rocket Raccoon needed a friend, so we went with Splinter. From the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's an honorable pick.
That is a great pick. It's a great person, very wise, bring outside knowledge, you know, lives in the sewer, doesn't eat much. You can feed it whatever you want, doesn't matter. Okay. And Rocket Raccoon will have someone to play with. And of course, if you get Rocket and Splinter and Wolverine together, that's a great threesome right there. So there you go. And then you got the titty lady doing the whole ball thing for the Splinter, and that's great. So there you go. That's my outsider, Splinter from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There you go.
All right.
So instead of talking smack about Bueller's pick, can I address some comments here? I don't care what y'all say. Night Thrasher's the best, and whatever. It's the outsider. I picked Night Thrasher. You know why? Because he's one of my favorite Marvel characters ever, and he deserves it.
Way to stand by your pick, man.
Hell yeah. Dwayne's the best. He went up against the Juggernaut with just a skateboard and won. Spidey didn't do that.
You should have picked Patrick Swayze from The Outsiders. That would have been better.
I should have picked him from Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
I'm surprised that you actually didn't do that there, Bueller. I mean, you got to already have one Patrick on your team.
It's not in a comic book.
All right. So the outsider, the character of the outsider is actually somebody who is, out. Not somebody who was ever on the team, but got invited by the team because of whatever circumstance. And the original outsider is a non-negotiable for my team. I have to put him on my team because he's the character that got me into comics. So I have to go with the original Avengers outsider, and that's Vision.
Okay.
I can't go with anything else, guys. He's a solid pick. He's powerful, and he brings some heart. There's some danger there, but he definitely brings some heart to the team, and I think he'd be a good addition to my team. So my pick is the Vision.
He's an insider.
Instead of talking smack about your opinion, can I say something? I just want to say Night Thrasher's amazing. Come on. Juggernaut with a skateboard. I know this sounds funny, but I'm being very serious right now. Night Thrasher is one of the best Marvel characters ever.
I love that movie.
Night Thrasher.
Night Thrasher. Chaos is with me. Chaos, I take everything negative I said about you tonight. Us Chaos folks got to stand together. Night Thrasher.
There we go.
Vision's not much of an outsider anymore, though. You know, he's the heart of the team. You know,
he is the heart of the team, but he started as an outsider.
The heart's on the inside, Bob, not the outside. Night Thrasher's like the big toe.
Like he's like the big toe.
Yeah.
What is it? It's like Sergeant Hulka.
I need an editor. Tom, where you at, buddy? Tom Brevoort.
There we go. All right, Will, you're up on the clock.
All right, so my outsider has superhuman strength, and that is Ghost Rider. He has flames that can just melt out the human soul, his chain that can control people, and my dad's leader, Martian Manhunter. If he ever gets the chance to get close to him, that's his weakness. So Ghost Rider is my outsider.
It's only his weakness in his head. He can't do anything to his body.
Ooh, Sean's right.
Comic knowledge coming out now.
But Will, that's a good pick.
It is a good pick. That's a solid pick, actually.
It would be cooler if he was on a skateboard.
Is this the Nicolas Cage?
Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you guys this. Ghost Rider died in my universe, and the Spirit of Vengeance went to Night Thrasher. He's now the Ghost Thrasher.
Everyone died in your universe. And the thing is, Night Thrasher survived. What the hell? That doesn't make sense.
He went up against the Juggernaut with just a skateboard, Bueller, and he won.
Oh, Robbie, you
Robbie,
might be
you keep
Possessed by the
Who was the second villain that he fought? Terrax with a skateboard? Who's
Hey,
that?
Robbie, I think I pulled chaos onto my team, so
I doubt it.
settle down.
I don't know.
Ghost Thrasher's way better than Ghost Rider. Keep
Splinter.
thrashing, everybody. Keep thrashing.
Splinter
My skateboarders unite. Come on.
for outsiders.
All right, Dylan, you're on the clock.
All right. Okay, I got it. So my outsider is the lone wolf of all of what Marvel history, Venom. So there you go, guys. You knew I was gonna have Venom somewhere, and there he is.
I actually thought you were actually going to say Lone Wolf. I thought that would have been kind of
Like
cool.
Lone Wolf from Lone Wolf and Cub?
Yeah, man.
That would have been a great one.
That would have been.
Yep. Missed opportunities, Dylan.
That would have been a funny one.
You would have been better off picking yourself, Dylan.
Yeah, I should have.
I should have picked you, actually, to be honest. But Ghost Thrasher, come on, who wouldn't buy that comic?
I would.
That's too much. All right. Venom is actually a really good pick there, Dylan.
Yeah, that was great.
All right.
I just want everybody out there to know that we all really like each other and we have a lot of fun with this. Will may not like us anymore, but we all have a lot of fun.
He don't like us no more.
All right, Sean, you're up, man.
Okay, so I'm definitely going with an outsider, and he'll probably kill the team after saving the universe. But I have Reed Richards, the only person that was able to talk him down afterwards. And this pick one-ups the basic Doctor Doom that Robbie picked, and he's more than just a tech guy.
You better come strong with this, buddy.
And he's a king, and he's a god. I'm going with God King Doom.
God, Emperor.
God.
Ooh, corrected by your own son.
He did rip out the spine of Thanos.
Yeah, that's still the same Doctor Doom I picked, homie. Just so you know.
I'm going with overpowered.
But all these people
good.
were from Marvel. These aren't outsiders.
Yeah.
Okay? Did anyone read the description of this category? An outsider. Splinter is a freaking outsider.
How was Night Thrasher not an outsider to the Avengers? He's never been an Avenger. They let Rage in, but I mean that was cool. But imagine if it was.
He's hung out with them. He's hung out with them before. They went and had pizza
All right.
or whatnot.
I really do appreciate you proving to me that you know nothing about the comic
Not
books
the
of
Avengers.
Fabian Nicieza is shaking his head in shame right now at your lack of information about Night Thrasher.
Bringing something original to a new team, an outsider. Splinter.
Splinter is not an outsider. As soon as he shows up, he's going to be like, yes, you're right. We should do it this way. That's not an outsider. Dwayne's going to argue against T'Challa. Who's going to argue with T'Challa? Night Thrasher. Thor's not going to argue with him. Namor, Doom, yeah, probably.
You're worried about that guy arguing with all the kings?
It's Night Thrasher. Spirit of Vengeance, Night Thrasher, everybody. The Ghost Thrasher. Come on, Ghost Thrasher.
Splinter, the outsider, Splinter hanging out with Rocket Raccoon. Come on. How cool is that?
Splinter is cool. You're right. Splinter's cool. He had a great figure. He had a cane that had the blade in it. Yeah.
Imagine this team. You got to put the Splinters hanging out with Captain Jean-Luc Picard and Galactus.
John. Like, he's from America, right? John, Luke, Picard.
John.
John Picard. It's not Sean and Will PICARD.
No, it's John.
I think we already know that Ghost Thrasher is going to win this one, but it's fine.
Ghost Thrasher. I love it. All right, guys. Chat, we need your help. Who wins that round? We
Ghost
have
Thrasher.
Robbie picks Night Thrasher. Bueller picks Splinter from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I picked the Vision. Will picked Ghost Rider. Dylan picked Venom. And Sean brought up the rear with God Emperor Doom.
He went up against the Juggernaut and Terrax with a skateboard.
With a skateboard.
With a skateboard.
I love how you're selling it, man.
A skateboard.
One vote for me.
Let me get these Night Thrasher votes. Ghost Thrasher. Spirit of Vengeance, Night Thrasher. With the Venom symbiote. Because in my world, Venom's dead. Venom's dead. He's gone. It's Night Thrasher's. It's Night Thrasher's day to shine, baby. And you can't take it away from we've been building up to this since the late 80s. It's Night Thrasher's time to shine.
We got a couple of votes for Splinter.
Splinter. I see some splinters in there.
Ghost Thrasher. Come on, y'all. Ghost Thrasher.
Your guys' teams are so predictable. I mean, they're just boring.
Mine is predictable. You predicted Ghost Thrasher, the Spirit of Vengeance, Night Thrasher. Come on, y'all.
You just made that up.
Yeah, there we
Made
go.
it up. Butt
I got
splash.
Chaos's vote. That's all that matters to me.
I got Butt Splasher on my team.
We got a double pick right there from Two Gun. Two guns, two picks. That's right. Ghost Thrasher, y'all.
What's a Ghost Thrasher?
It's a Night Thrasher with the Spirit of Vengeance. Come on, y'all. Night Thrasher. Thrasher. Keep thrashing, everybody. I used to run a Twitter page called Let's Talk Night Thrasher. That's how much I love this damn character. Night Thrasher, everybody.
Thrasher
With the Spirit of Vengeance and the symbiote. Yeah, let's do it. Thank you. I appreciate that. He's got the symbiote. Let's do it.
We should go clean the cube. Night Thrasher.
Ghost Symbiote Thrasher. Everybody, thrash. Keep thrashing.
Leaving the cube. Leaving the cube with Night
Keep
Thrasher.
thrashing. Yes, exactly. Nobody else here is going to ever say Night Thrasher. Night Thrasher. This is our chance to stand up for Dwayne, everybody. He died for a long time, and my Twitter page brought him back. I'm telling you guys. Night Thrasher. Night Thrasher. Night Thrasher. Come on, y'all. Night Thrasher. I want to hear it. I want to see a flood of it right now. Thrasher. Keep thrashing.
I think Robbie's having a stroke.
I think so too.
Thrasher.
Never seen him.
I'm really inspired by Bueller's appearance on categories, to be honest with you, or comic gories. I'm really, really inspired by that.
Categories good enough.
So
That is a good question, Chaos.
Who won that round?
Looks like a tie between Splinter and Ghost Thrasher.
Ghost Thrasher isn't even a thing.
I'm building a whole world, okay? I'm building an entire story, something that's going to captivate audiences and
Having to
save
say that
Marvel.
over and over because people forget. Why can't your team stand by itself, every character, and you don't have to tell every other character about it when you introduce
Because
them?
it works together, Bueller, just like your team works together. Don't turn on me now.
Turn on me now.
I just want everybody to know that Bueller, before all this, sent me a private message. He was like, "Hey, you guys want to team up against everybody?" And I was like, "No, I have integrity. I have integrity."
Oh,
That's exactly what happened. Exactly what happened. And that vote by Travis T should prove that.
Chaos asked the question, what's the difference between an outsider and a rebel? Chaos, we were using archetypes on the team, and Hawkeye would have been like a rebel on the team because he's always indifferent, and then Vision was the outsider of the team, somebody who had been invited on that wasn't a normal character, and so that's how we came up with those. But there we go. We have a tie for that round between Splinter and Ghost Thrasher.
Ghost Thrasher's not even a thing.
I know. I was bold enough to create a new character.
Yeah,
He's not even a real character. You had to combine two to get one. That's like the opposite of what Dylan did earlier with Blade.
Night Thrasher with the Spirit of Vengeance, and for the hell of it, at the end of Act 2, he gets the Venom symbiote. That's right, because Eddie's dead. They're all dead. It's all over. It's going to take this team to pull it together. It's not fanfic, Chaos. It's not fanfic because Tom Brevoort's going to call me. I'm waiting for that call right now.
Waiting for that call.
Yep, it's going to be the best Avengers team ever.
All right.
And we're not even done. We're not even done.
Night Thrasher ain't exactly selling any books now, is he?
Because he's not in a book. And they put him in that dumb book. They even canceled that. Dude.
It's okay.
I stood up for you with your okay? Okay. Let me have my Night Thrasher moment, please. CB Cebulski's editor-in-chief, but Tom Brevoort, he's the one that wants to call me for the Avengers. Trust me.
Yep.
CB don't know what he's doing.
Waiting for that book. Okay, moving on to the cosmic character on the team. And Robbie, you're up again. Who's your cosmic character?
Well, we're talking about a level of threat that is so large. I don't want to bore you with the details, but we're talking about...
Why does it always start with that?
We're talking about all these crazy Yog Soggoth. We're talking about Shig Nagrok. Like, we're talking about all these crazy characters. Even, you ready for this? You want to bring up Star Trek, homie? You don't know what you're talking about, Bueller. Even Q's involved, okay? Q is one. Okay, here we go. My cosmic level threat. If existence was about to come to an absolute end, not just existence, but your own soul, heaven and hell have collapsed in my story. The Avengers are gone. The Fantastic Four are gone. The X-Men are gone. Doesn't matter, right? Because we got a cosmic power that's going to do whatever he can to save the universe. Because the whole point of this character's existence is to keep balance to this universe. My cosmic character is Galactus. Because, yeah, Bueller won with Galactus already. With muscle, big deal. He's a cosmic character. Galactus gets involved. Black Panther comes up to him and says, yo, we need your help. I promise Dr. Doom's not going to try to steal your power. And if he does, Night Thrasher's going to keep him in check. Why? Because Night Thrasher beat Juggernaut with a skateboard. And now he's got the spirit of vengeance. It's Galactus. Come on, Galactus. You know why? Because eternity is dying. He's bleeding out. You get what I'm saying? Order, chaos, they're already gone. It's all gone crazy in my story. We need Galactus. Galactus, last survivor of the previous universe, and he's trying damn well to be the survivor of this one. Galactus.
I love it.
That's the Galactus, everybody. Do that. Galactus.
Just go run right now.
Galactus.
That's a new thing for all content creators. Right?
I dare someone to say Silver Surfer now.
Right here, buddy. Right here.
Galactus.
Silver Surfer, buddy.
It's not your turn yet, Bob.
There you go. I'm just going to highlight myself really quick. Silver Surfer. There's my pick. Bam.
Who gave Silver Surfer his powers? I'm listening.
But it doesn't matter. I have I have old King Thor on the list who kicked the crap out of Galactus. So I didn't need
Oh
him.
my God, this is hard.
Oh, Lordy.
There we go. All right. Bueller, you're up.
All right.
Yeah, what's better than Galactus, homie? You've already done that.
That's easy. You know,
Michelangelo from the Ninja Turtles.
Okay, I mean, like you said, you always start. I don't want to bore you. You've been boring all of us, like you said.
Oh.
But let me go ahead and show my Galactus killer pick. Okay, he's already in my team. He can't be on your team, just in case you're wondering. But I have none other than Goop. Goop.
That's major respect to you, homie. I'm serious as hell too. I'm serious. That's a better pick than Galactus, y'all. But still, vote for Galactus.
Super strength. Look what he's holding in his hand. That's kind of interesting. Gee, I wonder what that can do to Galactus, by the way. I think we found out in a recent issue. And then also he can manipulate time and space. And he can form things, and he's all goopy and stuff and doopy. There you go, Dupe. That's my cosmic character right there. It's a knockoff of Slimer from Ghostbusters, but you know what? Good enough. I'll take it. There you go, Dupe.
You know, Bueller picked a character co-created by Mike Allred, so I got nothing bad to say. So instead of picking on Bueller, can I address the chat real quick? Thunder God Comics says I need a sedative. Come on, man. Come on, Galactus.
Yeah, I'm with the same with Thunder God. I'm worried about your blood pressure, Robbie.
Me too. I'm worried about my blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody understands the threat
That's
that
right.
I'm building for this Avengers team.
Chaos.
Nobody wants you. It's old news. You're like a broken record, man. Just back and forth. I don't want to bore you. Let me tell you
Broken
this.
record. Yeah.
Plenty of time
I'll send you a
over
new
and over.
vest, Bueller. Don't worry.
The vest and pressed.
I'm having a lot of fun, y'all. Just so you know.
So am I.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I'm worried about y'all, the rest of y'all, with these scrub-ass picks, to be honest.
They require such explanation to make it work. I mean,
Because I built an entire world.
pick requires a huge explanation and a
Yeah.
whole separate universe where everyone else is dead, and these are literally the only people left remaining. So that's why they're together as a team. I mean,
There's no other option.
Have
Yeah,
you ever read an Avengers comic book?
apparently they couldn't step up before and stop everything from happening because
And there came a day unlike any other, Bueller, unlike any other.
I'm trying to set up so you can tell more story about your team. So
Dude,
people
I'm trying to tell you, I like Dupe. That's a great pick. Everybody should pick Dupe second. That's a great pick. Dupe. Dupe is a great pick. I'm telling you.
So let's just talk about the real cosmic characters here. Like I said before, I had to pick the Silver Surfer, and I'll tell you why. Because everybody loves Stan Lee. This was Stan Lee's favorite character. How can you go up against the wishes of Stan Lee and pick somebody else besides the Silver Surfer? I couldn't do it. I know. It sounds like you guys could. But for the love of Stan Lee, I'm telling you, I had to pick the Silver Surfer. There you go.
For the love of Jack Kirby, pick Galactus.
He's already been picked.
Dupe, pick Dupe.
For the love of Mike Allred, pick Dupe second. Silver Surfer.
All right, Will, you're up.
All right, so I had a last minute change for my cosmic character. My cosmic character has a wing shield, a hand-mounted lasers, eye lasers, rocket-propelled fist, Bayard manifested weapons, Shannon cannon, arm cannon, twist swords. My cosmic pick is Form Voltron.
Really? The Megazord would totally thrash that. So would Night Thrasher, by the way, with just a skateboard.
Yeah, and Rocket Raccoon would just go up against Voltron, just pull some wires, and he's done.
He'd
He's
take
the
his leg.
defender
He'd
of-
take his leg. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Voltron.
He's the defender of the
For the love
universe.
of Stan Lee, people, I'm telling you. For the love of Stan.
Transformer wannabe.
For the love of Kirby, Galactus.
A bunch of kitty cats getting together.
Dylan, how you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good.
All right, Dylan, you're up, buddy. Bring the heat.
All right. Yeah, my guy literally does bring the heat too. My guy got nope. My guy literally be bringing that fire though. He's got that badass cosmic motorcycle, and my boy Donnie Cates created him. Cosmic Ghost Rider. Come on, man. Frank Castle and Ghost Rider mix. Like, and that's a real character, actually, unlike Robbie's Ghost Thrasher, you know? So,
Who gave Cosmic Ghost Rider his power? Who gave him the cosmic power, by the way? Was that Galactus? Was that Galactus?
Yeah, and then Cosmic Ghost Rider wiped that man's face on the floor. He's like, thanks for the power, bro. Now let
That's
me
funny.
whoop on
That's
you.
funny. That's funny.
That's funny.
You know, I mean, everybody keeps picking, characters that go up against Galactus or in some way, just kind of feed off
Let's hear it for the Dupe.
Poopa over here. I don't think he makes it. Buddy.
Galactus.
He's got the hair.
There we go. All right, Sean, you're up. Whoops.
Whoops. You hit the wrong button.
Sorry about that, but that's twice in a row.
Speaking of Galactus, he gave this man all the power in the latest Donny Cates run of Thor. I'm going
Galactus is just getting his face slapped in.
right there.
Thor.
You just wait till that story ends and you'll see what happens.
I mean, do you see the look on Galactus's face? Do you not see that?
I do. I do see that. It's a decent pick. It's a decent try by Sean. I appreciate you, Sean.
A bunch of recycled characters.
I know you're not. I know you're not. Yeah, right.
A bunch of recycled characters.
I'm just gonna say this. You keep saying, Bob, by the way, for the love of Stan Lee. When Jack Kirby, by the way, created the Silver Surfer, Stan Lee goes, "Who's this dude on the surfboard?" For the love of Jack Kirby, pick Galactus.
Yes.
Hey, Sean, can you show that book again? Show that Thor book again, real fast. What's Thor doing to Galactus? He's hitting them with a hammer, right?
Yeah.
And what's Dupe holding in his hand? The hammer. Knocking Galactus out in this round. Dupe.
Everybody can pick that hammer up nowadays. Even Moon Knight can mess with it. Oh, by the way, spoilers.
And the leader of my team, Cap, he can pick it up.
Nightcrawler, he can't hold it.
Do you know who could pick that up? It doesn't matter because Night Thrasher went up against Juggernaut with a skateboard. He doesn't need no hammer.
There you go. I actually think Sean's pick is a very solid pick. I actually almost put him on my team.
It's a solid pick.
It really is a solid
pick. But I think Odin Force Thor is even better. To be honest.
Dupe for the win.
Ultron.
Galactus. I know you already voted for Galactus once, but you voted for him in the wrong category.
It's a dupe as well.
All right, so let me go ahead and run down our cosmic characters. Robbie picked Galactus. Bueller picked Dupe. I picked the Silver Surfer. Will, the Beast, picked Voltron. Dylan picked Cosmic Ghost Rider. And Sean picked the Herald of Galactus Thor.
By the way, my Galactus is on a skateboard, not an Enterprise, from the wrong universe.
You can't vote for characters that already won. It's just it's actually in the fine.
I actually took this seriously, and I'm not going to change my picks. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm actually creating.
I'm not just going to steal other people's picks for later.
Look what Mike just said. Franklin Richards' pet. Yeah, there you go. Galactus.
Dupe. Look at those dupes roll in. Everyone's dropping some dupe. Drop that dupe.
Jack Kirby did create Stan Lee, by the way. I've heard that rumor.
Hey man, don't diss on Stan Lee.
I didn't diss on Stan Lee. I just said Jack Kirby created him.
He's beloved.
I think
I love both of them.
Dupe of Earl.
Galactus. Come on, y'all. Galactus. He needs to be there. This threat that I'm building up.
Dupe is more powerful than Galactus. And actually, Sean has the comic to prove it. He just showed it. Look at Dupe. He's so cute. Imagine him hanging out with Rocket Raccoon and Splinter and Wolverine.
Dupe.
Can I address the comments real quick? Chaos.
That's all you do. You have to defend it.
Ghost Thrasher is a very serious character, and that's okay.
Voltron. I want one vote. That's it.
Galactus. We got more Galactuses popping in. Come on, y'all.
Dupe.
Throw up the tuning fork. It's Galactus.
The defender of the
I own the first appearance of Galactus. Anybody else here to own that? No. That's why you should vote for me. Really? Really? I've never seen it on your wall. Why don't you show it with your 5 copies of Amazing Fantasy number 15?
I don't have to show everything I got, Robbie. All right.
Voltron.
I'm not that type of guy.
Lions.
Yes, Tyler, there's a giant threat involved in my book. It's an existential threat, and I don't want to bore you with the details, but the Avengers need to come together because of a giant existential threat. I'll tell you this, though. If I was watching this show, I would vote for Dupe right now.
I'm the only one bringing graphics to this. I got to reach the credit for that.
Yeah, because he's got to make up for his weak research. That's why.
You just said you picked Dupe. What are you talking about?
I would. Dude, can I not contradict myself? I reserve that right. Come on.
Yeah, you do that all the time.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
All right.
Welcome to America.
America.
It looks like Dupe is going to take it. It was
people dropping dupes.
Between Thor and Dupe, and Dupe took it.
Real quick, before we move on, can I address the comments? The threat is not sales. People would buy my book, and you know it.
Oh, man.
It would be the pick of the week, I guarantee.
The pick of the week. There you go.
I guarantee it.
I just got to say, we do have an empty spot and bringing chaos next time would definitely bring the ratings.
He's
Yeah,
absolutely.
all we need.
Live, holy Christ!
You'd have to make a YouTube channel to get on here, though, right?
I definitely see what Robbie's doing now. He doesn't have enough books to review every week. He's got to add at least another 30 more, so he's creating his own line.
For the win.
Y'all would buy that book in a heartbeat, and y'all would beg for me to autograph it, and I would be like, you know what? No, because do you remember May 28th, 2020?
Oh,
By the way, I forgot that in my world, Dupe is dead. Okay, so
Everybody's dead.
I know this is a threat
It's a team
like
with no
we've never
purpose.
seen before, Bueller.
A team with no purpose to save themselves. They're out for themselves.
All I'm saying is, last time y'all were like, "Oh, yo, Robbie just picked
Yeah, let's go to the
the
next
regular
one.
X-Men."
Is there
Now
any
I'm bringing you something. I'm bringing you something next level.
Yeah,
Right
next
now,
level.
Okay, yeah,
Ridiculous.
dude, Bueller. I voted for Duke. Okay, I'm sorry I don't have a second YouTube account that I can vote for you, but like I would vote for Duke over Galactus, to be honest with you, in this
That's a good
category.
pick.
That's a good pick. That's a great pick.
Duke.
I'm glad you won, Bueller.
all right. We're down to our last two characters here, guys.
It's really about to turn right here. I promise y'all.
The next archetype on the list is the rookie. The rookie on the team. Brand new character, brand new to being a superhero.
Yep.
Here we go. Number 9. So, Robbie, you are on the clock.
All right. I don't want to bore you with the details of the threat.
Every freaking time.
Everybody was asking me, and when I brought my team up to other people, they were like, "That's a pretty strong team, but how are you going to control Doom?" And I was like, "Control Doom? Nobody can control Doom. That's impossible." But my rookie is somebody obviously who's never been an Avenger, that has a close connection with Dr. Doom. My pick is a person smarter than Reed Richards. It's Valeria Richards. That's right. Valeria is on my team. And you know that she's smarter than Reed. She knows how to handle Doom. Doom loves her. Doom is her uncle. The first words Valeria ever said were Doom. You know how I know that? Because I read comic books. Anyway, these guys, by the way, they barely read them. Seriously, Valeria is so badass. She is the future of the Marvel Universe. We want to talk about Doom and Reed. They got nothing on Valeria. This team needs Valeria. Without Valeria, this team does not work. Black Panther knows that. Namor understands and respects that. Thor, 100% down with it. Doom, you know how Doom feels about Val. He named her. There's such a connection there. Son of Satan doesn't give a crap about Valeria. That's why he's my rebel. Like I said, very well thought out. Doctor Strange, he's down. Night Thrasher, keeping his eye on her, doing his job. By the way, he's the Ghost Thrasher now. Galactus, he already knows. Because, by the way, Franklin Richards, in my world, already dead. Valeria's got some vengeance. She has something to avenge. The death of her brother, the death of her family, along with her godfather, Doom. Valeria, come on. Valeria's the victor. Let's do it. Let's move on. Next victim.
I will have to say, Robbie, that's a pretty dang good pick, man.
Yeah, I know, my friend. I know.
That's a pretty dang good pick. So, all right, Bueller, choose your rookie?
Well, Robbie went with malaria, so that's great. You know, some kind of disease. I'm actually gonna
What
go
a funny
with a
joke,
rookie
Bueller. What a funny joke.
that has never been on an Avenger, actually from a different universe. And this is actually one of my favorite characters. It's Plastic Man.
Plastic Man.
Is
That's
my
a good
rookie
pick. That's a
because
solid pick, Bueller. I hate
the
to
great
say it,
thing
but that's a
about
solid
Plastic
pick.
Man is he can take his arms and wrap them around the whole team and bring them together. Kind of what Robbie was talking about with his malaria pick, bringing the team together. Plastic Man can physically do that. Put his arms around everybody, bring them all together. He is definitely a rookie. He's never been on the team. He doesn't know any of them. So he is a quintessential rookie, Plastic Man, and he can do all the bendy stuff. And he works really well with the exotic dancer that's on the team as well because of the – never mind.
Man, I don't know. I don't know if I want somebody to wrap their arms around me and pull me in when I got Mad Jim Jaspers and Cleo Nefertiti on my team. I don't think it'd be that close.
Brings it all together. Plastic. You're gonna need some plastic from my team.
Hey,
Trust
Bob, instead of addressing the comments, can I talk crap about Bueller's pick real quick?
Hey, go for it.
Plastic Man's a great pick, but it would only work if
Thanks, Bobby.
Grant
Thanks.
Morrison.
I really appreciate that.
it would only work if
I'm glad
Grant
you
Morrison
agreed
did
with that, Bobby. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Who's up next? Is it Will or Bob? Bob, go ahead. You're up.
it. You're right. I've talked too much. You're good. Go ahead.
All right. So for my rookie, I went with somebody who I thought would be a lot of fun on my team. The interplay between a lot of my characters, I think, would really work. And so this character, I just, as far as the rookie goes, he's like one of my favorite characters out there right now. And I'm talking Miles Morales, Spider-Man.
Yep.
Fun rookie. There you go. That's my pick.
That's a great pick. I like Miles a lot, but he would do nothing against the Elder Gods destroying everything. The threat that I'm building up. Whatever, that's not the threat you're building up, Bullseye Bob. Apparently you just have, I don't know, Grizzly, wrecking the Avengers. So yeah, I mean, Miles works. No, that's a really good pick. It really is.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Miles is great. He's a great character. And he is an actual rookie, not like Plastic Man. He's been around for a long time.
This is true.
He's a rookie for Avengers, right?
You spin it however you want to, man. All right, Will, you're up.
All right, so my rookie is one that got me into comic books, and I got to go with him every time. My rookie is Kid Omega. If he wants something, he has telekinesis, and if you picture something, it can come into his mind. Oh, I want a big giant gun. He has it. It's great rookie, very powerful, Omega level mutant. That's my pick, Kid Omega.
All I got to say, Will, is excellent choice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But you used him last time. It's not going to save you this time. You just wait.
More recycling.
On that one.
More recycling.
That's a great pick, though. I love the love you give Kid Omega. He's amazing. He's an amazing character.
Yeah, absolutely.
Omega Kid's better.
All right, Dylan, who is your rookie?
My rookie is the infamous Iron Man. With all of Robbie's talk about Doom, I had to pick him since that's him being new to being an actual hero.
You must be talking about the teenage Iron Man from the 90s, right? Because rookie?
No.
Dylan?
Yeah, rookie to being a hero. New, it says new to being a hero in my thing. In the words, it says rookie, a character new to being a hero. And that would be the infamous Iron Man, because Dr. Doom is a villain.
Dr. Doom Iron Man. I get you.
The infamous Iron Man.
Okay.
That makes a difference.
Cough.
But Doom has always thought he was a hero. That's the thing. Doom always thinks he's a hero.
He thinks that, but we all know he's not.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm not going to talk shit about Dylan because I like him.
Go ahead.
What the hell?
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's
well,
fine.
I lost already anyway. So
Do you know what?
I'm going to give Dylan credit because he basically took it as literal as somebody newly inside of his mind, or coming into it being an actual hero, instead of somebody who was new just in the last year becoming a hero.
Yeah.
Now, Dylan, I get what. Yeah.
I followed the rules.
Oh,
unlike some people.
Wow, Dylan, that hurts. That hurts, Dylan.
On the inside.
I love it. All right, Sean, what is your rookie?
Okay, I am going with a real rookie, and I was trying to figure out how to get a lantern on the team. And for my rookie pick, I'm going to go with Joel Moline from Far Sector.
Dumb.
Okay, I respect that. That's good.
Yeah,
she's a great new character.
I'm gonna go punchline. There you go. How about
that? I'm gonna go with Yellow Hulk. Can I change mine to Yellow Hulk?
Well, I tried to get a lantern on my team, so I respect you for getting one on there, Sean. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. We have our rookies. We got Robbie chose Valeria Richards. Bueller chose Plastic Man. I chose Miles Morales Spider-Man. Will chose Kid Omega. Dylan chose the infamous Iron Man. Dr. Doom is Iron Man. And Sean chose Green Lantern. Joe Molina. Molina, right?
You got to have a real rookie on the team that's not from the universe, okay? So Plastic Man, come on over from DC. That's a true rookie, and it's a great character.
If y'all voted for Doom, when I picked him for Tech, you got to pick Valeria. Valeria balances that out. Valeria.
All right, chat, we need your help.
Valeria.
You're flickering in and out there, Bueller.
Yeah, my web browser's being dumb. Sorry.
That's because Valeria Richards knows how to mess with Bueller's crappy internet reception.
Yeah, she's like a disease, like an STD. She infected my computer like a virus.
Valeria, y'all know that Valeria would like totally be awesome
A little
on
bit
this
of
team.
Plastic Man, you can be safe from Valeria. Wrap yourself up with Plastic Man and avoid Valeria.
Can I address a comment real quick? As much as it hurts, I have to agree with Robbie. Valeria, Thunder God, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Valeria is the rookie. Come on, y'all.
2 votes for Kid Omega.
Am I not getting any votes? For
No.
Plastic Man? I love Plastic Man.
Don't start going for the sympathy vote. It's not going to work there, buddy.
Well, yeah. Give us the will eyes, Bueller.
I don't have them.
Valeria. Valeria Richards, smarter than Reed, smarter than Doom.
Valeria.
We'll
Come on,
make the tough
Miles Morales.
decisions.
I mean, he's the quintessential rookie. You can't go wrong with that. Into the Spider-Verse, people. Into the Spider-Verse. Come on.
Valeria. I had a nice long chat one time with Chris Claremont about Valeria, and yeah, she's an amazing character. You know
I
what
can
I'm
pretty
saying?
much guarantee he doesn't remember you.
I know he doesn't.
He doesn't remember me either.
Yeah, exactly.
He just
Oh, Panther's not enough to balance Doom. You need Valeria, but that I respect your opinion, Eric.
Just because that works with your team.
Valeria. Y'all know I'm right. Y'all know that's the rookie that the Avengers need in such an existential threat.
What does she do
I
again?
have to admit, I didn't even consider Valeria.
She's the smartest person in the entire Marvel cosmology. Because
Sure.
I'm going cosmological here, y'all. I don't Earth-based. Who cares? Valeria.
Well, that only works if everybody on Earth is dead.
Most everybody on Earth is already dead at this point. Most everybody in the entire cosmos is already dead. They're literally avenging something. Kid Omega is a great pick. We all had some great picks here. I'll be honest with you. We all had some great picks, but we are not Valeria. By the way, Valeria with a lantern ring. I'm just kidding. She doesn't have a lantern ring. It's just normal Valeria, and that's enough. And I want y'all to respect the idea that I did not call her Brainstorm or whatever, because that's a dumb name to call her.
Yeah, I never like that.
Those are the same people?
In the Marvel universe, apparently, it's 616. But
I don't know.
Valeria, y'all know what's up. I see y'all out there in the chat. You know what's up.
Robbie's spreading his Valeria around. We're all gonna have
Oh
to
yeah,
take
it
a
sounds like Valeria. I get it, Bueller. I get it. Chaos,
have
you're
it?
right. What?
Gross. You have it? Gross.
I did have it, but then I cured it with never mind.
Plastic Man? Some balls?
I was gonna say marijuana, but it's all right. I don't want to like spread misinformation and get this video taken down on YouTube.
Yeah, please don't.
Now, Valeria's come on. The rookie. Who's the rookie you want?
I
Who's
think
gonna
Plastic Man is the one we need.
Who's gonna help keep this team together? It's
Plastic
Valeria.
Man?
I do it. Who's got this round?
Valeria.
Look how painful it is for him to say that. He hates it. It burns, doesn't it?
It's Valeria.
Valeria.
Yeah.
Doom. I do not take your support for granted like these others.
Everyone voted for Doom last time, and when I go for Doom, nobody says nothing. Funny. I think Robbie's really just paying these people.
Are you starting to take this personal?
Nah, I'm just figuring out that I think Robbie was cash apping some of these people.
Yeah.
What?
Some,
You know I ain't got money for that. Come on,
there's some
man.
Patreon goodness going on in the chat right now.
Valeria, she does have immune power. It's her intellect. She is that her smart, her intelligence is her power. Val is greater than Doom. Mike, that's right. Valeria.
All right. Well, we got Valeria winning that round, and we are on the last character for tonight, and that's the wild card.
Yep.
Here we go, y'all. This is to round out the team. So, Robbie, you're back up on the clock. Who is your wild card? And it better be good.
Before I get to that, can I address the chat real quick? Stephanie says Robbie was so close to a perfect team, but Night Thrasher, no. Ghost Thrasher, Stephanie. Anyway.
Good to make
So,
up a brand new character.
everybody here's been picking all these other characters from other worlds, even characters that don't exist, like John Luke PICARD. That's fine. I saved my non-Marvel character for a moment where it was going to be impactful. If we got hell and heaven, Earth, Asgard, almost all destroyed, right? We're talking about an existential threat. And I don't want to bore you with the details. But who do they need? Someone who's gone against the elder gods. Someone who's gone against the true jihad. I'm picking Hellboy. And I'm just going to do this. Hellboy. There you go. Because I'm not dropping my mic. But Hellboy. Hellboy's going to help this team make those tough decisions. Do what's necessary. Who's faced this kind of threat before? Hellboy. Hellboy wins. Hellboy. Hellboy. Come on, y'all. Hellboy. That's all I got to say. Hellboy.
Well,
Mike,
now it starts to all make sense.
Oh, yeah. It's all horrible.
Now,
And Robbie's
look at that entire team, y'all.
So,
Look at that entire team.
Oh, we will.
And I want you to think about it now.
We'll get to
yeah. Hellboy makes sense.
We'll get to that. All right, Bueller, you're up.
Okay. So on the last time we did this, we were able to pick multiple characters for one group. And I asked Bob at the beginning, are we able to do that? Because I didn't pick any. I only picked one per character. He said, yeah, if you want to, you can. So I'm saving my wild card. I actually have 2 picks. If that's okay? Does that work?
That works. Go ahead.
So my first one is none other than Howard the Duck.
Oh, Bueller, you know I literally was gonna pick him too. I had like 3 options and he was one of them.
This is my wild card.
Good one.
I don't know if it's something special, but it's Howard the Duck. He's around. He had sex with like a female lady on that movie. That was kind of cool. And then look, he's pretty cool. He's dressed up. He's got everything going on. So that's one wild card. You never know what he's going to do. And then there's a certain theme to my team as far as height for some of the characters. And my last person is Puck. Puck is another one of my wild cards. He's very factor. Just imagine all these guys hanging out. You got Rocket Raccoon. You got Splinter. You got Duke. You got Puck. You got Howard the Duck. What a great team of Avengers to go along with Galactus, the stripper lady, the pimp daddy, Wolverine, and John Luke PICARD.
now you just need Puck.
There you go. That's the team right there. That's my Avengers. Engage.
Moving on. God.
Instead of talking crap about Bueller's pick, can I say something real quick to elaborate a little bit? There's a great moment in my story when Hellboy, who of course we know has the right hand of doom, right? It's the key to unlock hell. And there's a moment where they're like, hell's destroyed. And Hellstorm's like, I don't know what to do. And he's just making jokes because obviously he's the rebel of my team. And Doom is building technology to reignite the power of hell so that he can fuel it, right? But he needs one thing. What is that? Hellboy's right hand. And he looks at Hellboy and tell me you wouldn't buy this comic book.
I wouldn't buy it.
He looks at Hellboy and goes, it's called The Right Hand of what? Ooh. Great moment. Hickman didn't even think of that. Come on, y'all.
Oh, my gosh.
That's all I'm saying.
I love this. Well,
by the way, love the pick.
Puck. Howard the Duck.
I really thought that I was going to be original for my last pick, but I guess I'm not because my pick for my wild card was also Hellboy.
Great minds, Bob, by the way. Great minds.
I'm telling you. Intersecting, it seems to happen. But I thought he was a solid pick. I thought he'd be a lot of fun. I thought he'd be a lot of great interplay between him and Deadpool, especially when Wonder Woman's looking over and trying to figure out what the hell's going on with both of them. But I think it would be a lot of fun. There you go. That was my pick, Hellboy. Moving on. Mr. Will, what is your pick?
All right, so my wild card is considered to be one of the most powerful characters. He's injury resistant and he has a healing factor. My wild card is Godzilla. He has atomic breath, nuclear beams, radioactive ray, atomic ray, nuclear pulse, magnetic aura, and a bunch of other powers. My wild card, Godzilla. Robbie, your team is just dead. Get out now.
All right. Can I address Will real quick?
No,
Will?
you're not. This is not your time to speak. It's my time.
I respect that. So speak.
Good pick.
All right.
Okay, he's got nothing else to say. Will? I really like that pick.
I know.
Yeah, I was going to say, Robbie, I think he may have one-upped you because there's a king you didn't figure out. Bam.
Ooh, look at that. And Bob coming up.
In my world, Godzilla's already dead. Okay.
I love it. All right, Dylan, you're up.
All right, so my pick will be Rocky Raccoon and Howard the Duck, like Bueller said already. So, and I could go Harley Quinn for a triple wild card. How about that? I'm gonna just go all out since I lost already.
There's always time for a comeback.
Oh yeah.
Don't call it a comeback, Bueller.
Don't call it a comeback. Dylan's been here for years, man.
Yeah.
Good one.
All right, so we got Rocket Raccoon, Howard the Duck, and Harley Quinn for the triple wild card. All right, Sean, bring us home, man.
All right.
By the way, I just want to say, Sean, thank you for hanging in. I know you weren't feeling well, man. Hats off to you, buddy.
Sean's the real winner.
First off, does manga count? Would you?
Everything counts, buddy.
Okay.
You can put Betty Page in there, and that counts.
This person does 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, and he's got all the power in one punch. I'm going with One Punch Man.
That's actually a really solid pick. One Punch Man. That's actually a really good one.
One trick pony.
Nobody's talking smack about Sean. So next time we do this, I'm going to pretend to be sick.
Yeah, I don't feel
I'm not
so
saying
good.
that Sean's pretending,
No.
but I will pretend.
I don't feel so good.
No, I almost picked Joe Rogan for my last one, but I didn't. I went with Hellboy.
Has he been in the comic book?
Yeah, he was in there.
Does it matter?
He's
You didn't say it had to be in a comic book.
Yes, I did. It was also all comic book characters.
Exactly. That's why I didn't pick him.
Awesome stuff. All right, for this round, we got the wild card. Robbie picked Hellboy. Travis picked Howard the Duck and Puck. I picked Hellboy as well. Will picked Godzilla, the King of the Monsters. Dylan had a triple threat with Rocket Raccoon, Howard the Duck, and Harley Quinn. And Sean picked One Punch Man from manga. There you go. Chat, we need your help. Who won that round?
Who's got the right hand of doom? For the love of Mike Mignola and Jack Kirby and Stan Lee, pick Hellboy.
Godzilla. Are you
Howard
kidding?
the Duck Puck. Give Howard the Duck Puck some love.
Hellboy. Hellboy's already defeated
The
people
fuck?
just like he's already defeated a Godzilla type character. He's the only one who's gone up against this elder god existential threat that I've been
Howard
building up.
Howard the Duck. He's a wild card, man. Look
He is
what
a wild
did.
card.
Look what he did. He ushered in the Marvel Universe.
Godzilla. Yeah.
Hellboy. Who loves Hellboy? Who loves Mike Mignola?
He's
Show some love for Hellboy, y'all.
Got to give Mignola some fun.
You got to give some love to Mike Mignola, who was inspired by Jack Kirby and Stan Lee. Mike Mignola,
Come on.
Hellboy.
3, 4.
Hellboy.
Godzilla's a pretty good pick. I gotta give my hats off to Will. That's outside the box.
Godzilla's a great pick, but Hellboy, Kaiju's nothing to Hellboy, and
but
Kaiju are nothing.
Same thing, so it's kind of dumb.
What'd you just say?
5, 6.
Whoa.
Doesn't have any arms.
Hellboy.
6.
Godzilla coming in with a late rush.
How
Come
did
on,
that
y'all.
get
Hellboy.
7.
votes?
7.
Hellboy. Look at this whole team, y'all. Hellboy.
Hellboy.
7 picks for Godzilla.
7.
Nice.
Don't you have another Hell person on your team?
8.
Hellboy.
8. 8.
We got
Who's the other guy? You have Hellraiser? Isn't he on your team too?
Hellraiser.
Oh, I should have put him on there, actually. Pinhead, I should have put him on there.
Yep.
Come on, y'all. Hellboy. Y'all know that's a great pick. I know you don't want Bob to win, but, don't worry. Just pick Hellboy and I'll win.
No, don't pick Hellboy. Don't make Robbie happy.
Hey, Chaos, thank you for wasting time with us, buddy.
I think I won that one.
I think Will might have got this one too.
8.
That's surprising, to be honest with you, because Kaiju ain't nothing to Hellboy, right, Bob?
Kaiju's got nothing on Hellboy. It's all about that right hand, man.
The right hand of what? Doom.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Chaos also made the count every time harder because he would vote like 5 times.
Perfect.
It's only his
Well,
first
for me.
Now-
Hellboy.
Now we know who really got paid off.
8.
All right. So who won that round, Dylan?
It looks like Godzilla won. by
Yeah,
one.
that's pretty cool.
Godzilla.
There goes
Yeah.
Tokyo.
Well, damn. That
All right.
might-
I got 7
Ooh.
picks. How many did Godzilla get?
8.
Ooh, that's close.
Bob, are we doing the entire team roundup as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Herminio, I love you, homie, but the King of the Monsters is not Godzilla. It's Hellboy.
No, it's not.
Well, you know,
I don't think you're old enough to read a Hellboy comic, so Will, come on.
Bob, this was the deciding round too.
Was it?
It was a close one.
So when it comes
Deciding winner.
when it comes to the actual rounds, who won it?
All together? Or you want me
Altogether.
to go one by one?
Just
And
one
then
by
we'll
one.
Together.
bring up a little tensity to see who won.
I won.
So round 1 is Will. Round 2 was Bueller.
That was me.
Round 3 is Bob.
That was me.
Round 4 is Robbie.
That was
Round 5 is Sean.
me.
Round 6 is Bob and Will. Round 7 is Robbie and Bueller. Round 8 is Bueller. Round 9 is Robbie. And round 10 is Will.
You'll
And the
disappoint me.
winner is Will.
All right. So here's the deal. Will won by rounds. Now what I'm going to do is really quick. I'm going to name off the teams
Oh, yep.
as a whole. And then what you're going to do is I'm going to give you 20 seconds to go ahead and pump up your team however you want. All right? Here's Robbie's team. Robbie had Black Panther, Namor the Submariner, Thor Odin's Son, Doctor Doom, Hellstorm, Doctor Strange, Night Thrasher, Galactus, Valeria Richards, and Hellboy. Robbie, you got 20 seconds to pump up your team, buddy.
I think I pumped it up enough. Y'all know the existential threat. I'm not going to bore you with the details because you already know them, but it's even crazier. But I just got to remember, I want you to remember one thing, that what brings an Avengers team together is a threat unlike anything the Earth has ever faced, right? That's what I did. I created a threat. I created a team to respond to that specific threat, right? And I built a very specific team for a very specific threat. Nobody else did that, but that's fine, okay? I'm just happy Night Thrasher won a round. But y'all need to vote for this team because tell me you wouldn't want to read this book. And I guarantee you, when Tom calls me and we do this, I will only do it if it doesn't cross over and have a bunch of shitty tie-ins, okay? So I'm only going to do it in one book. There you go.
There we go. One shot. There you go. There's Robbie's team. There's Robbie's Avengers. All right. Bueller. His team is Jean-Luc Picard, Galactus, Wolverine, Rocket Raccoon, Cleo Nefertiti, Mad Jim Jasper, Splinter, Duke, Plastic Man, and running up the rear is Howard the Duck and Puck. You're on the clock, buddy.
Thank you. So Robbie built a team for a specific thing. My team can defend against anything. And Robbie said earlier, imagine what my team looks like. Well, for mine, you don't have to imagine because I put it together for everybody to see. Here you go. Avengers team that would not sell copies of comics. Thank you. That is the winning team right there.
There you go.
Bueller, do you got that microphone now?
That kills me. All right. So my team was Captain America, Old King Thor, Wonder Woman, Mr. Fantastic, Deadpool, Dr. Fate, The Vision, Silver Surfer, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, and Hellboy. All I got to say is my team would sell the most variants. I'm waiting for DC and Marvel to call me because I got the big two on the hook, and that's all I got to say. I'm telling you right now, you're going to want to buy those books because they're all going to have cool covers. There you go. Next off the list, we got Will the Beast. Will's team is Odin, Sentry, Immortal Hulk, Dr. Manhattan, Venom, Dr. Fate, Ghost Rider, Voltron, Kid Omega, and Godzilla. Will, you're on the clock.
My leader, the All-Father Odin. You know that Thor guy? Yeah, he made him. My muscles got the Sentry. He can basically do anything. I got Dr. Manhattan. Puts his mind to anything. It becomes real. Mortal Hulk. Strong. Awesome. Rebel's my Venom. Venom I always got to support. Magic is Dr. Fate. Has a whole galaxy in his helmet. Are you kidding me? That's mine. My outsider is Ghost Rider. Can control people with his chain. Cosmic is Voltron, the defender of the universe. I think that's enough. My rookie is Kid Omega, and my wild card is Godzilla.
Awesome stuff.
Bob, can I just point out something real quick in the chat?
What's that?
No.
Mike says Charles Barkley defeated Godzilla, and he's right. Can't defeat Hellboy.
All right, we got Dylan's team. We got Captain America, He-Man, Blade, The Maker, Han Solo, Spawn, Venom, Cosmic Ghost Rider, the infamous Iron Man, and then we got Rocket Raccoon, Howard the Duck, and Harley Quinn. You're on the clock, Dylan.
All right, so chat, you guys held out on me during the entire 10 rounds. Now it's time for your redemption, not mine. This is your redemption, chat, to vote for me to win. Because think about it, what better cover would you rather see than mine? I mean, all those awesome characters on one cover. I mean, we already know, like, that thing would just sell for hundreds off top. So, yeah, your time for redemption, not mine. Your time.
I like that.
Boom.
What a great pitch, Dylan. Can I vote for Dylan? I'm just kidding.
Yes, you can. It's your redemption too.
Never mind. I vote for me.
All right, in the last team, we have Sean. His Avengers team is Martian Manhunter, Sentry, the Spectre, Mr. Fantastic, Lobo, Zatanna, God Emperor Doom, Herald of Galactus Thor, Green Lantern Joe Molina, and the last one, One Punch Man. Mr. Sean, you are on the clock.
All I'm going to say is that tonight I lost, and I'm going for the cheese factor that we all won tonight. And Bueller, your comedy is awesome. Comedy is one of my favorite things in the world, and I bow down to you tonight.
Damn, I thought I was funny too. My bad.
Yeah, you're not. You think you are, but you're not.
Yeah, you're right. That's what people tell me, Bueller.
Yeah,
I should listen to my therapist.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Chat, we need you one more time. Which of the six teams won the night? Was it mine? Was it Bueller's? Was it Dylan's? Was it Will's? Was it Sean's? Or was it Robbie's team? We need your vote now.
Bob, can I say one thing real quick?
Look at the time and effort I put into this for everyone.
Instead of talking smack about everybody's pick, can I say something real quick? Night Thrasher went after Juggernaut with just a skateboard. Imagine if he had the Spirit of Vengeance.
Right.
In Robbie's world, Night Thrasher survived and Godzilla died. What the hell?
He's rich.
Godzilla's
He's rich. He's got a bunker. He's rich.
He's rich. Skateboard.
He's rich.
All right, this is the team right here. This is the one that people are going to
I do want to say this. The real winner tonight, no matter who wins, are the fans. Because I think, actually, I don't even know if they like this, but the real winner is me because I had so much fun with you guys tonight. So I think the winner is all of us. I really appreciate y'all.
Back at you, man.
I got one. I got two.
Come on, y'all. PCP Army represent. Come on, y'all.
No.
Come on.
You want to be invited back, please.
Come on, y'all.
Please vote for me.
I think Will's mom just voted for him.
No one wants Robbie to win.
What?
It doesn't matter if they want me to win. What comic book do you want to read?
This one.
That's what I'm saying. Do y'all want me to?
I thought this was about a team that would win in a battle, not selling comic books.
The only team that anybody that I have to win if you want Tom Brevoort to give me this chance to write this book, to write this story, the end of the Marvel Universe. And who brings it together? My team. Y'all, come on.
Little hobbits. I got 4 hobbits on my team. It's like the Fellowship of the Rings. Look at that. This is the Lord of the Rings team right here.
I knew I should have picked Jim Mint for my outsider. I knew it.
3-3.
Mike's right. The Void would cold. The Sentry's too crazy. Charles Barkley can easily defeat Godzilla, so that's nothing.
Barkley.
Like, come on, y'all.
I love it.
He didn't even tell us any. He just goes, Odin.
Odin.
Who gave you a story? Who built a whole world? Who really thought about this and took time? Will was like, oh, I didn't even remember this silly stream I was on until a couple weeks ago. Yeah, if Mike Mignola wasn't live right now, he would vote for me. I guarantee it. PCP Army, baby. Come on, PCP Army. Represent. I lost Comic Gories. You got to let me win this. Let me have one thing. One thing. Will's got everything. He's got Ryan Stegman on his channel this weekend. The artist of Venom.
You got to vote.
Hey.
I got a vote. Thank you very much, Thunder God. All right, we got another 10 seconds before we go ahead and cut this off.
PCP. Herminia, where you at? PCP.
9.
Come on, Herminio.
8.
Double G Reggie, where you at?
7. 6.
Reggie.
Come on,
5,
PCP.
4.
Come on, y'all. Hellboy.
3, 2, 1.
Who wants Cthulhu in a Marvel comic?
All right, who got the most votes there?
Robbie.
Robbie wins it again. He keeps his title. Now, is that because he actually won, or is that because he just brought his PCP Army with him?
It's because people want to read this comic book, Bob, and you know that you would buy this. And especially no bullshit tie-ins, just a straight-up series. We're doing it. PCP Army for life, y'all. Thank you so much.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I've had a great time tonight. This has been absolutely amazing. I have a lot of fun with you guys. I just want to mention that, this is not the normal show. We put these on because of the fact that we had no new comic books. And so we're just having fun, y'all. And but I just want to just mention next month we will return to our regularly scheduled program, which is where we'll all get together and talk about the best comic books of the month. Next month it'll be on Bueller's channel, and that'll be the last Thursday of the month. And really looking forward to that. I love hanging out with you guys. And so yeah, that's basically it. I mean, we can do these draft teams, later on. Maybe we'll do a Justice League sometime, or maybe we'll do, I don't know. There's many possibilities.
I'm down with the Justice League one. This is so much fun. I don't want to stop doing this, y'all.
Two Gun Pedro had a good idea.
All villains.
Yeah, all villains.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be dope.
That would be
dope. I like that.
fun.
A little,
team.
a little
Do
Injustice
a
League.
Thunderbolts team.
Yeah.
Or a
I like
team-
how Bob was like, we're going to streamline tonight.
Yeah, coach.
3 hours later.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, we had like almost double the characters on the list.
Yeah.
We had an extra person drafting. So
I think it was like, literally way more this time.
And I really enjoyed having Sean on the show this time and hearing his drafts. That was pretty cool. So we got Hero and the kid. That was a treat. And then
next time, Sean's going to be like, dude, don't look at my paper. Back up.
Yeah, right.
But I really appreciate you guys joining us tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I don't know about you guys, but I have desperately got to go to the bathroom and get something to eat.
You just got to leave in the middle of the stream to go take a piss, Bob. By the way, pro tip: just leave in the middle of it. Just go.
Absolutely. But again, I really appreciate everybody joining tonight. There's a lot of people that hung in the whole time. You guys are absolutely awesome. You rock. Appreciate you supporting all of us. Before we go, just really quick, I just want to give a chance for everybody to go ahead and say their last piece, talk about their channel, and let's go ahead and start with Dylan. Go ahead, buddy.
Well, you already know I'm Dylan's Comics, and I've been taking a little break, but coming back this week to do some content. Me and Robbie will have our live stream review talking about John Carpenter's The Thing, and that is just going to be an absolute blast, getting to hang out with my boy Robbie twice in 1 week, man. There ain't no better week than that, man. And as always, man, I just love doing these end-of-the-month streams with all you guys, man. It's one of the best things I look forward to for my month. You know what I'm saying? So always glad to get together with you guys, man. It's always a hell of a time, man. And, yeah, man.
Appreciate you very much, Dylan, and always good to hang out with you, my friend.
Same here, my brother.
Next up, we got Bueller. Tell us what you got going on your channel, buddy.
Well, this was the absolute worst. But you know what? I'll do it again.
You got those YouTube checks coming in now.
Yeah, there you go. But no, this was a lot of fun. I always enjoy it, and it's fun trying to find different characters, doing a little bit of research and finding characters that people aren't familiar with and kind of sharing them. And that's kind of my goal on doing these, to be totally honest. A lot of great picks. Looking forward to doing the next one. As far as what's going on my channel, tomorrow interview with Shannon Mayer, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bob's going to join me as well. And don't forget to check out Ryan Stegman. He's going to be on Will's channel. Will forgot the day, but it's going to be on Saturday, Will. So that's pretty cool. So I had a lot of fun. Bob, thank you so much. Everybody here, awesome hanging out with you guys. Thank you so much, Dylan, for keeping in charge of the chat. You did such a great job. Definitely going to have you do it again. So next time you're up as well, buddy. So good job.
Anytime, brother.
Hero and the kid, let us know what you got going on.
All right, so we're not doing our weekend review this week because I've been getting ready for the interview on Saturday with Ryan Stegman.
Got 2 interviews.
I thought it was Friday.
Dylan,
shut up. I'm going to pound you.
He actually has 2 interviews this weekend.
It's my Sunday sit down, episode 14 at 6 p.m. Eastern time. I'm interviewing Supreme Comic Girl. I'm really looking forward to that. Got a lot of stuff coming for Hero and the Kid, so stay tuned.
Very cool. Very cool. Robbie, tell us what you got going on.
Well, tomorrow night, we're doing a PCP Army movie poll winner. We did a John Carpenter theme, and The Thing was the winner. So, yeah, Dylan will be joining me along with the excitable PCP crew, and it's always an exciting time to talk about horror movies with Dylan. So, Dylan, I'm super excited about that. If you guys have not checked out Dylan's channel, it's absolutely worth it. Dylan is one of the most authentic, real people out there in comics YouTube. Hero and the Kid right next to me, they got Ryan Stegman on Saturday, and I'm very excited to check that out. Will and Sean are doing an amazing job. They have the best up-and-coming YouTube channel about comic books, in my opinion. Bueller, I love you, homie. I love you so much. You picked Dupe.
I like it.
Dupe. And I love it. Y'all need to check out Bueller's channel. Bullseye Bob, I love everything comics. I love that theme song. It gets stuck in my head. I need a CD. I love you so much, my man. You are an all-star. Everybody, I don't care if you subscribe to my channel. I mean, I do, but y'all need to subscribe to these channels because they are absolutely amazing. They're fantastic. If you really want to represent the PCP Army, support these guys because they had some great picks tonight, and I really respect them. And I had so much fun. This stuff is so much fun to me. I really do appreciate it. And thanks for rocking with us. But also, this is Comic Creator Weekend. Bueller is going to be, interviewing Shannon. Will is going to be interviewing Ryan. And on Sunday morning at 11 a.m., I'm going to be interviewing Alex Packnadell here on Pop Culture Philosophers. We're going to be talking about the writer Friendo, Kino, Incursion, the upcoming Giga from Vault Comics, Arcadia, and Turncoat, one of my favorite science fiction writers in comics right now, Alex Packnadell. And I'm very excited to have him join us over at PCP. But I think the real winners got to be y'all out there. I think this has been so much fun for me. I hope it was fun for you. So thank you guys so much. Y'all really need to support these guys because they do exceptional work and they're an inspiration to me.
That's awesome stuff. Thank you so much, Robbie. I can't praise you and your channel enough. Love all of that you do for comics, man. Your reviews, bar none, my favorite on YouTube. And man, I just can't wait for the stuff we're doing, going forward in the future. And my channel, Everything Comics, I got my coffee video this weekend. I'll be doing the interview with Shannon Mira Bueller tomorrow, which I'm really looking forward to. I got an interview that I'm doing with the owners of the Refuge. I'm going to put them on camera so everybody can see them for the first time. And the owner, Keith, has some comic book bona fides himself, which is really cool. And then I'm also doing my back issue review of a bunch of stuff that I read during the pandemic. And then we'll be filming the Coffee and Comic show for Bueller's channel for Monday morning on Sunday. So it'll be a action-packed content weekend. Really looking forward to it. Again, I appreciate you guys so very much. I love everything you guys do. I love every opportunity I can to get together with you guys. And yes, sir. Did you have something more to say, Robbie?
No, I was just trying to get all up in Mad Jim Jaspers there for a second. I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't mean to distract you. I'm sorry.
Not a problem. I just want to say thank you for everybody who joined us in the chat and for hanging in there. Really appreciate you guys and all your support. Always remember to support your local comic shop, folks. And as always, Excelsior. Y'all take care.
When does the show start?